It always leads to Wesker. Jacob, so that, I guess at that point, Jacob's Ladder inspired Albert Wesker. Complete global harvestation. That sounds like a, actually, so like complete global saturation does sound like vaguely farm-esque. So it's generally, he's just harvesting crops when he's saying that. He'd be an accountant if it wasn't for Harvester. That's right. Gave him a job. Alright, this is not Harvester though. We were talking about Harvester, but this is called Ripper. It's not scary, Kurgosh. It's just an FMV game. It's really not scary. Don't let this screen fool you. There's nothing scary about any old FMV game. Like, even for babies. Thank you, Stanley, for 23 months. Thank you. Hi, BG. Alright. It's Ripper time. Start new game. Do I want to play Carmen Sandiego? Is this freaking Don't Fear the Reaper? Hold on, I'm gonna get... I wasn't expecting straight up DMCA. God damn it. Alright, well, Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult's playing right now, which is DMCA. They had a budget. Anyway, Christopher Walken, Burgess Meredith. I'm tired of humming. I'm trying. This is so artsy, damn. Look at this cinema. Holy shit. I wish you guys could hear the Blue Oyster Cult though. Na 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 na. These camera angles are like this. Actually, this had budget. Wowie. Okay, the song's it's still going. There's lightning strikes. Do 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 do. There's even like slowdowns. Your eye looks way better than Harvester. I'm just... Damn, why couldn't we turn on streamer mode? Okay, she's screaming right now. When Juliet... Is it over yet? Oh, alright, the song's over.
My editor, Ben Dodds, called me at 3 a.m. to give me the news. It was a woman this time.
You really should, Billy. You should just make games.
Of all the reporters in the city, the Ripper picked me to write to. I knew that another mad letter to the city was soon to come, and I would run it on the front page of the Virtual Herald. I would let the world know the Ripper had killed again.
He did. I like... Oh god, no! Blue Oyster Cult's back! I like how they had to put 2040 AD. I was really confused there for a second. So this is in the near future?
Hey, how you doing? I hope you haven't eaten yet, Quinlan.
Split audio? Why? Your brain should just make FMV games. He really, like, he already does.
You can't get enough of this story, can you?
I think everyone's had enough of this story, Magnata.
Heart. So his name's Magnata? Oh, are we just trolling it the whole time? Damn, our guy's so cool already. Yeah, it's part of the game. But yeah, you think I just decided to play Blue Oyster Cult? Can't have a knife like that not to show it off. So true. Look, there he is! There's, oh my god, the talking! There's the man of the hour. Kiss him. Wow, look at that loop. He's gonna be showing that for...
Don't go taking any souvenirs, Quinlan.
Don't tag on his souvenirs. What's my guy's name? Quinlan? Dude, I'm just doing this in front of him. What about the modus operandi?
Same MO as the others?
You got it. Look around you, asshole. If anything, this is more gruesome than the other two. Hell of a lot more splatter.
Jack Quinlan. It really is a Star Wars name. I don't know anything about this game other than Christopher Walken. Splat. Ask if Magnata has any clues.
You have any clues?
No sign of forced entry, nothing's disturbed. 2 sets of prints. Hers and her mother's. The only thing not where it should be is this woman's insides.
But what about witnesses? I mean, this guy must have been a bloody mess, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Greenwich Village. Somebody must have seen him.
As far as I know, he left us with 1 witness, and she's feeling a little fragmented at the moment. This guy is unfucking believable.
They're like, Chris, we're gonna need you to up the acting. Dude, he's the best part already. I hate our character though. He looks like Chad Kroger, but like worse. This guy, unfucking believable. Ask where her computer's still on.
Why is her computer on, Magnata?
Well, it looks like she was in a public library node. Well, let me ask you a question. You got any mail lately? Maybe a little something from your pen pal?
He writes after the fact, not before. You should know that, Magnata. I wouldn't hold out on you.
Of course not. You've been very good about sharing what you know with me and several million other people. I should have busted you when you ran that first letter without letting us know about it.
I can't. Everything about him is just freaking pure art. I don't want to look at this photograph. Oh, that's a contradiction. Dude, he's like... Are these all just like first takes? Like first and only takes? Like they had a big budget, but like let's not get too crazy. They had to hire Christopher Walken. So we can't afford any more film. Ask about the victim.
Who's the victim?
Name's Stein. Renee Stein.
Stein.
Age 43. Book editor over at Knopf.
Any connection to the other two?
Well, let's see. Estevez was a programmer. Mendler a dry cleaner. It'll take me 48 hours to run it down, but there's no connection here. All right, visiting hours over. There's nothing here you haven't seen at the other murder sites except a few extra gallons of body fluids.
Well, you shouldn't be touching anything, should you, Magnata?
Hey!
I guess this case has me rattled.
What an asshole. They use the first take for everything. No, like he's like royalty on this set because he's Christopher Walken in the 90s. He was a big deal. So the director was just too scared to like tell Christopher Walken like how to like do things differently. So that's why we're getting just pure Walken right here. He's probably not even reading from the script anymore. He's just gone off page, off script. Yeah, it's got a lot of people, but Christopher Walken is the only one we saw. Still a big deal. What's the last movie he's been in? You're right, he is, but I was... Whoa, look at this magnifying glass. No, we have to pick up his mess.
Object scanned into database.
Oh my god, it's like a Pokédex in the 2040s. Why did we scan that? That's what the technology we're getting in the 40s. Wait. Is that trying to incorporate AI? Is Emperor in Dune 2? I have not seen Dune 2. You don't tell Walken what to do. Yeah, you don't direct Walken. Walken directs you. What the fuck are these hands? That's supposed to be... What's that hand? I wish I can move things more.
Cold
This is
Carl
so Neil Breen.
Stasiak. We gotta stop meeting like this.
But
Carl!
Sorry, Quinlan. What'd you say?
There's a difference between this murder and the previous two.
Is there any difference between this murder and the previous ones?
It was identical. Absolutely identical. It was a precision cut. A perfect line. And the way he empties out the body cavity. The way the organs are blown all around the room.
So it's the same killer?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the organs, they're completely cut to pieces. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's amazing.
Any clues to how it's done?
Don't ask me. You'd think I'd be used to seeing things like this by now. But I'm not. Whoever did this is beyond madness. It's pure evil.
Evil.
Any progress in the investigation?
Who knows? Trying to get anything out of Magnotta is next to impossible. Besides, if he does have a lead,
They all hate him.
Share it. He might lose his bounty if he does that.
Well, you've been working with Magnotta for years, Carl. What's your hunch?
Well, something's bugging him. Who am I to talk? I'm having nightmares about this. I've been a forensic photographer for 22 years, and nothing's ever got to me like this. Now I can't sleep.
No, you just need a vacation, that's all.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
22 years and this finally gets him. Oh my god, look at his looping animation. Oh god. I can't even do that. Ask him if he's any idea what weapon the Ripper's using.
Any idea what weapon he's using?
Take a look at this
Checking
mess.
us out.
It has to be something big. A sword or a machete or something. Just can't cut through all that bone and muscle with a dagger. And the strength it would take to make a cut like that, he must be an enormous man. You know Vic Farley?
Yeah, the pathologist over at the Medicock.
He knows
Burgess
a lot
Meredith.
more about murder weapons than I do. You should talk to him.
Incoming WAC transmission.
Oh shit.
Quinlan here. Hey, Catherine.
Hey Jake, how are things there?
Well, it's very...
That's basically just a cell phone. Okay, we have those.
Just the name, Catherine.
Listen Jake, something's come up here.
Something about the Ripper?
Quality.
Might be nothing, I don't know, could be something big. Just wait for me at the newsroom and I'll let you know as soon as
The
I find
service
out.
sucks.
Now talk to me, what's going on?
I have to go, trust me.
Who's in charge here?
Well, after last night I'd say that I am.
So all of a sudden you don't have to explain yourself to me?
Look, if you don't hear from me in an hour, just go to my apartment and wait for me there. You can hang out with my crystals.
Catherine!
For crystals. 3DS cell phone. Well, but what I want to say is like it's basically like we're over here being like, oh, I wish we had these, but it's like that probably does exactly what a cell phone does. So we're good. Dude, like seeing futuristic technology and stuff in the 90s and stuff is so cool. Like look at Alien and like the movie and see how they view futuristic thing. Like they still have like fat ass like monitors and TVs and shit like that in their space station. There's nothing futuristic about it, but I love seeing what they thought would be futuristic. Yeah, the CRTV monitors, right? Monochrome screens, yeah. I love it. But yeah, same with that. Like, yeah, in 1996, like, that does seem very futuristic, but, like, I mean, our phones do that better. And touchscreens, not stinky buttons. You see the power buttons? Yeah, they all thought we'd have flying cars by now. Hackers and Lawnmower Man, Johnny Mnemonics are great, yeah. But that was, like, peak creativity there. And they were so wrong. Old sci-fi books. Ooh, I can't imagine. Yeah, 'cause I only know things from, like, sci-fi movies. I can't imagine, like, how much more books get into it. Hi, Blookers. Yeah, you missed Christopher Walken. He was being Christopher Walken. Actual buttons in cars are replaceable, though. Dude. I'd rather have buttons in a car than a touchscreen, though. Cause like my car has like all buttons and like a knob to like turn shit, but like other cars I've been in recently have just touch screens. I just hate it. Cause I feel like you don't have like as much of a muscle memory as you do with like buttons like with cars. Cause like when I'm driving, I don't want to look at a screen. If I'm driving, like I can hit buttons because of muscle memory. I don't have to see where I'm hitting. You know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah, tactile. I like that. Yeah, you need to feel the buttons.
I'm trying to do my job, Quinlan. Bad enough I gotta look at this. I don't need you looking over my shoulder.
I don't need you looking over my shoulder. Holy crap. Remote control, world map, inventory, whack, save game, restore game, options panel. Oh, is there... Yo, look at this. Oh, combat, stiff combat in this? Oh, this has puzzle difficulty and combat difficulty. I mean, I don't know what combat's gonna be like in this game, but probably not well because... Small window, make it smaller than it already is. Oh shit, look at the save screen. I'm gonna put it right here. User description. 1. Save game inventory management. I love it. Can I do anything here? Save takes 2 blocks and I could stack them. And then I put another save to create a line, and then all those saves get deleted. Do you have to scan the broken cup? I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. Probably here. Database. Broken
This
mug.
shattered mug had something written on it.
Can I rotate it? Oh my god, I love puzzles. This is crazy. My depth perception's already like fucked. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, that can't be the bottom. Yeah, because the text would have to be there. Is there another button I can press to turn it? Because so far all I have is M1 and M2. But then it doesn't fit. Well, this is definitely the bottom. Okay, so I guess we have to do the back. The music looping. Oh my god. It like doesn't... This is already really hard. Gotta be a left and right rotate. I think it's just... If they made it see-through. Yeah, it's... Well, this would be the top. Like, I imagine... Like, how exact does it have to be? Because, like, the text is on the other side. But we can't... We're not allowed to look at that yet. Okay, well, I mean, at least we know that goes together. This probably... How big is this mug? Guess it's on spring break. Is it you? Are you on spring break? Fuck, I don't know. What the fuck is this piece? This game's already hard. The hell does this go? I wish I could turn it. I mean, I'm asking for a lot. Well, I know that. Wait. I know that these are the handles. What is this piece then? I mean, this probably doesn't go there. Where else can it go? Nailed it. All right, what does it say?
Salisbury. I
Salisbury.
wonder what that means.
Salisbury. It's not a muck. It's a Gundam. This is pretty in depth for a 96 game. I know. At least it wasn't too like perfect, because I did just like vaguely hover over it. Dude, that piece. This is no time for stay. That one, the last piece that was like in the middle, I did not look like a middle piece. All right, so Salisbury. Salisbury. He could have read that without putting it back together. Our guy needs things super perfect. He's a bit of a diva. Hey, does Salisbury mean anything to you?
I'm trying to do my job.
Trying to do my job.
Bad enough I gotta look at this. I don't need you looking over my shoulder.
Who do we talk about? Holy shit. Yo! This is so cool. Is this hover? Do we have hover cars?
What's going on, Ben? Did Catherine get a break in the Ripper story?
I don't know, Jake. I thought you were the lead reporter in the story.
Well, so did
I don't know who you people
Do
are.
you know what she's up to?
She's your assistant. You tell me. She ran out of here like the place was on fire.
Did another letter from the Ripper come in?
No, you know he doesn't send them to anybody but you.
Then I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Catherine and I met on the job. Despite reminding
Okay, look at
myself
he's
that
actually
mixing
typing
love
this.
and work can get messy, it didn't take long for it to become more than a professional relationship. She was
You
supposed
cannot
to be
type
my
that
assistant,
fast with just your index.
but she was beginning to act like it was her story. I only hoped that whatever lead she had, she wasn't in over her head.
Incoming WAC transmission. Source unknown.
Is it the Ripper? Holy.
Dear boss, have you seen my work this morning yet? Your stories make the cops seem so confident. None of you know how I do it. You never will. You shouldn't let your girlfriend do your work for you. She is close to me, and I'm not
Say words per minute.
She's
Insane.
my next job. She gets it today. The story's all yours. Yours truly, Ripper.
Yours truly, Ripper.
Catherine!
Quinlan, where you going? Quinlan! Quinlan!
Usually it
Babe,
takes
no.
an hour to cross that part of Manhattan. I did it in 20 minutes, propelled by kicking myself in the ass for letting Catherine go out alone. I was scared as hell when I got there, but everything looked okay in her apartment. Until Catherine showed up, that is. Catherine, what is going on here? Catherine, what is it? What is wrong?
You want to say what the
happened?
fuck?
What? No, Catherine! Catherine! No, Catherine! Fuck. Catherine, please, Catherine. Fuck!
There it is. Oh, what? Act 1?
The good news was Catherine wasn't dead. The bad
That's
news
good.
was that she was in a coma deeper than anyone thought possible.
That's awful.
The ever-helpful Detective Magnata had her brought to the Tribeca Center for Cyber Studies, also known as the Metacog. Meanwhile, I stopped off at the police station to see a few sources and try to retrieve Catherine's portable whack. Hopefully, she'll have left me a message.
Wait, a coma deeper than anyone's ever been? That sounds awful. That sounds like she's basically a vegetable. That's worse than death. I mean, typically, you know, when it's coma worse than they've ever seen, like, they're not gonna wake up all normal. Also, I love that it's like, it normally takes an hour to get from here to here, but took me 20 minutes. Yo, Samurai. Start the camera yelling, fuck! Just dramatic as possible. Hey, man. Not dead, only mostly dead. Good news is she's not dead. Bad news, she may as well be dead, is basically what he was saying. I have not seen the Death Stranding 2 trailer. I forgot. Oh, what's his idol? What is this song? My skeleton being a dumb, or my cursor being a dumb skeleton is my favorite. I think Watch Dogs was inspired by Ripper as well.
Hey, Quinlan. The Ripper strikes again. I guess we'll be seeing your work on the front page again. Another body and another byline.
You know, if you just catch this guy, Brandon, I could go back to writing the police blotter on page 12.
Just catch him.
Sorry to hear about your
No one saw
partner.
flat
She was a
screens
nice
coming,
girl.
yeah.
I liked her when she came around here.
She used to come down here?
Came down here all the time. She used to do your legwork.
Right. I can't do everything, can I?
Oh, we've reached phase 2 of the song. Only second FMV game from 96 to feature a skull and spine. We should rate it. Yeah, how many FMV games we're gonna play are gonna feature a skull and a spine in some way?
What about the library? That was the last place Stein was seen alive.
Standard operating procedures to copy all libraries. C-space files, that kind of stuff.
What? How can I get my hands on what they found?
Hell, Quinlan, it's a public library. We just copied the files. Everything's still there.
If it's any less than all of them, the 90s have failed us. If I know the 90s, like, if I know the 90s at all, then all the FMV games will have a skull and spine in some way. Classic 90s. True Romance, double walking, yo! Tonk, tonk, tonk. Yeah, we're on a FMV kick until we stop seeing skulls and skeleton spines.
Forensics come up with anything yet?
Apparently, this pathologist over at the
Pathologist.
Metacog, he's come up with this theory. He thinks that the Ripper may have been using nanomachines to do it. This is
Nanomachines?
the hottest lead we got.
Nanomachines.
Yeah.
He's like, right. Wait. Nanomachines, son. Wait, this... Metal Gear Solid 1 came out in 96, right? Was it 96 or 98? I always forget which year. Kojima taking notes. Is Ripper also Metal Gear Solid? I mean, Metal Gear came before. Oh, Metal Gear Solid was 98. Perfect. Okay, so that means Kojima definitely played Ripper and then proceeded to write Metal Gear Solid. Jack the Ripper. I mean, Jack... That's... You know what? No, he didn't hear Jack the Ripper until he played Ripper. Alright, so
tell you,
Magnata. That's Christopher Walken.
Magnata wasn't all too together at the murder site.
It's lucky for you.
No, I'm serious. There was this one strange thing.
Strange?
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that he intentionally destroyed a piece of evidence.
It won't be the first time.
Well, he's done it before?
Yeah, he hides it, he destroys it, he withholds it.
That's
name
not
it.
funny.
This is common knowledge.
Yeah, he's like king shit at a bounty collecting, and the chief gets a piece of it. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know how this place works.
That's so corrupt.
Hello?
Thank you, Fish, for 25 months. Dude, that's so corrupt. This guy's fucking with evidence and they know about it and he hasn't gotten fired or anything. Even he's just like, yeah, of course he does. What? When doesn't he? Like, how do we... Where's the integrity? Standard police department, I guess so. What is 2040? Oh my god, could you even try to get Walken a voice snake? Battle Gear.
You know, Lou, I think it's time I bribe a photographer. Where's Stasiak?
Now we're bribing?
In Wyoming.
Oh, come on, Brandon. He's the only guy I haven't really talked to. You never know what he might have picked up on.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. He picked up on too much. I'm not kidding with you. He went to Wyoming. The case was too much for him and he took a leave of absence.
Stasiak. Cold Carl Stasiak.
Yeah, get this. After the Stein murder, his wife calls and says Carl needed a little vacation. So that was it. He just got up, no goodbyes, no nothing. He didn't even give me a call.
This is like... God, imagine in another life, Kojima would just be making FMV games. He did want to make movies. This is the soundtrack. Western game like this? Are you talking about Mad Dog McCree, Servian? We were just talking about Mad Dog McCree. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Least Scrub Police Department. I think this is even the newsroom. I don't even, like or he's just a receptionist. I don't even know what his deal is. I do want to play the X-Files FMV game. Point and click to find the railgun on Rex. Oh god. Are we done talking to...
Jesus, Quinlan, I'm talking to reporters all day long, okay? If they see me talking to another one, I'm screwed. Check back with me later.
Talking to another one. So I played a couple Japanese FMV games, but they're all like super modern. Actually, the last one I played, I think it was Thai. But I did play at least one Japanese one. But yeah, all the ones I played are modern. I don't know if there's like, I don't know what the oldest Japanese FMV game is. Yeah, the Mansion with the Ghost Girl. That one was the Japanese one, right? Something special about these older ones. I agree. It just feels like I'm in a time portal. The X-Files FMV game for PS1. You think it's 5 discs? I have to play it. I never finished Night Trap. I want to play that one possibly next. And also X-Files. I'm playing through every FMV game until I get bored. Level 2. Terror Tracks. Oh, I have that one written down. I wrote down a bunch of them from yesterday. New version makes it so much less hard. That's the one I have. So funny. I can't wait. This looks like this is the Resident Evil 2 lab, the original. I guess also, yeah, I mean, it is mostly original, but partially remake as well. Pretty different. Are we just taking a whole ass lap? The show episodic? Yeah, it's mostly a new thing every episode, but there's like the overarching story. I'm more interested in horror FMVs. But, I mean, we'll expand. No, I don't want to leave! I was gonna steal Ada. In the distance you can hear, Ada!
Oh, Christ.
Ah, Christ.
What do you want?
Some respect, Spankowski. You know, you really shouldn't talk to me like that.
I shouldn't be talking to you at all, you goddamn leech. What do you want? Some of us gotta work for a living.
Right.
All right, evidence for the Catherine Powell case.
I need the evidence in the Powell case.
No way, Quinlan. That could be my job.
All right, Magnata said it's all right. I don't... Should we lie to him?
I need the evidence in the Powell case. Spankowski, what are you worried about? Magnata okayed it.
Get the hell out of here, Quinlan. Magnata would never let a civilian see evidence. He doesn't even like it when they're in the building.
Oh, that's Shrug. Dude, he gave up so fast. He's just like, I tried. No, you didn't. This guy sucks. Okay, wait. He's too smart. Does everyone have to be an asshole to us? For real. I think everyone just hates each other in this department.
Quinlan, I told you everything I know. Now, will you get the hell out of here before you get me in trouble?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Toonstruck because it's an insane cast. I've heard. I'll play it, don't worry. About to Ripper them. Are we the Ripper? Don't answer that. God, I hope that's not the twist. Oh wait, Servian in YouTube chat says he played an FMV. It's a Western one. It wasn't horror, it was an action game. You had to capture a scorpion in a matchbox and give it to an outlaw. Does anyone remember what that is? Nobody's talking about? Hi, YouTube Servian. Passing it on. The music kind of reminds me of Turok. Thanks, Turok. Should we a scramble? I don't think so. So what do I... Bump, bump, bump. Where's Magnata? This game starred Turok. This game would be so much better if it was Turok instead of this guy. Quinlan. Can we talk to Magnata? Enemy 0? I have not. Only FMV that was Western was Mad Dog McCree or Silver Load. Cause all I know is Mad Dog McCree. Was it Silverload, Servian?
Jesus, Quinlan. I'm talking to reporters all day long, okay? If they see me talking to another one, I'm screwed. Check back with me later.
Check back with me later. The Western with vampires? What? I want to play Silverload if it has vampires in it. I don't know where the hell... It's Godsmack van. Oh yeah, I have to play Phantasmagoria. The Mad Dog. It's unfortunately Mad Dog McCree, not Mad Dog of Shimano. Can I seriously not go this direction? So I can only go in 2 rooms. Can I leave? Maybe I have to like leave this entire area. This is just the evidence room. I'm not gonna be able to go over there. Bump, 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 bump. Authorized personnel. Actually, can I... He said I wasn't, or... Dude, this is that one Pokemon, Rotom or whatever. Oh, this is my volume? Yo! Video volume. Oh, bright. Let's increase bright. Holy shit, it's bright. I want to see Rotom again. Alright, let's just try to leave this place, I guess. Nobody's here to help us. Dude, this camera, or this guy in the camera moves just as slow as the camera does in Darkside Chronicles. There's an English version of Shibuya Scramble on Steam. I'll add it to the list. Bum, 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 bum. Darkseid 2? Well, I wanted to, but my pen soul died. Because I can't go over there. Right, the massive fever dream find a Darkseid one is real. I think it was called Dust. Servian thinks it's called Dust. Billy mentioned Dust. I think. My pencil died. Like, well, like the lead. Oh, this is his desk. The lead died, like it expired, it went missing. Yeah, it was Billy's the Dust Master.
Something on another murder case. Hamilton Wofford, eh? Does this have something to do with the Ripper?
I can't read any of this.
Object scanned into database.
Yeah, we were talking about FMVs. Pencil got rippered. Alright, so we're gonna copy that.
Object scanned into database.
Oh. I never know how to, like, leave the screen. Cigars?
Fucking A, cigars. The man's got taste. I'll give him that.
I don't care. Dude, I hate that the... Look at this giant-ass screen, okay? You see? The things you have to interact with are at the very bottom. Like, there's so much, like, dead room at the top. Like, they couldn't just bother to pan the camera down a little bit so that you can actually see the shit that you're fucking looking at. 90% negative space in this game. It's so bad. And that keeps happening. Uh-oh. Why does he look like a grandma?
Looking for something, Quinlan?
No, I just need to ask a few questions.
Because if I find out you're going through my stuff, I'll be glad to give you 72 hours on the tunes for tampering with an investigation.
Sling your shit at someone else, Magnata. It's not my fault you can't catch this guy.
No, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Who Hamilton Wofford was.
Who is Wofford?
You were looking at my stuff. Did you think I was kidding about arresting you?
Oh, he's gonna
It's not
kill
like you were
us.
hiding it. And we already ran the story in the Herald, so it's not really news to me. He was a cyber architect, right? See, what interests me, though, Magnata, is that you have a month-old file lying on your desk. Does it have something to do with the Ripper?
You're lucky I'm in a good mood today, Quinlan, because you come this close to finding out what it's like to be a human shish kebab rotating in one of our fine penal institutions. But you're way off on that.
He's insane. Dude, his voice when he gets all gruff he's scary. He's never gonna like the cigar. He's holding a mug. And yeah, why does he have a piece of paper that's about a case from like 2 months ago or whatever, 2 years, whatever he said. Like a long time ago. Why is it just on the desk other than to be for video game purposes? Can't figure out if Walken is a good actor or not. See, I think he is. That man is a natural born performer, but I also believe him. Like, I believe that his character is unhinged. I know that is partially because it's Christopher Walken, but there's no part of me that's saying like, oh, Christopher Walken's trying too hard to act like a crazy mobster. No, I'm looking at this guy and being like, this dude's crazy. Well, he's a cop, not a mobster. This dude's crazy cop. Yeah, the way he puts his cigar in his mouth, like that, hella unhinged.
What do you got on the Powell case?
Look, just because you two played tiddlywinks in your birthday suits doesn't mean I'm going to open police files for you. For all I know, you're a suspect. I mean, you were the only one there.
What's with this place you sent Catherine to?
Well, it's the best of its kind for flatliners. And it's got a doctor named Burton who practically invented the field. She's a real ball breaker, though.
the way he puts a cigar in his mouth. It's like a sucker. Dude, just light it already.
Any new developments?
Yeah, the pile of bodies is getting bigger.
Bodies?
I got crazies coming out the woodwork to confess. This Ripper's been spotted more times than Elvis. The mayor's on my ass. She wants to revoke my jurisdiction. I don't break this soon, every cop in Manhattan be looking to get a piece of my bounty.
And you accuse me of getting rich off the Ripper.
Dude, Christopher Walken was told, like, alright, at the end of every sentence, put that cigar in your mouth, but don't light it. He has Kramer energy when he does that for sure. It's like a big beef jerky.
I'm usually real cooperative with the press. You know that. But watch yourself on this one, Quinlan.
Watch yourself on this one, Quinlan. Alright, do I leave? Get me out of here! Why'd I go like the most long way possible to turn around? So they had to bring his own cigar. Look at the box of them. They're all his? That's true, he'd be lighting it over and over. Probably for the best. I know how slow you turn. Slowly I turn. Step by step. Can I leave now? Hold on. Where's my exit? I don't know how to leave. Is this how slow you turn in Kingsfield? Not by much. Oh, lordy.
You hear anything from Magnata today?
That guy's been on everybody's ass today, so I'm keeping out of it.
Smart.
Smart. We can see the main character slowly walking. I want to see him slowly turn. Dead from 600-pound life to be that. Oh my, he would. To have that accent was so freaking strong. And he's such a character. So that's Magnata's room. What other places can I go? Because I can't go there. I can turn around. The Genova. Oh my god, it could be Genova's container. I was thinking it looks like RE2 lab, but it could very well be one of the Baco reactors. Yeah, this he's like in a weird pod. Okay, hold on. Did we look at everything? God, this game is so slow. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump.
I'm usually real cooperative with the press.
Cooperative.
But watch yourself on this one, Quinlan.
Excuse me, what does that say? Suspected perpetrator? Medeo what? Ferraggio? Alleged crime, violation of city penal code. Some number code. I'm thinking, I feel like that's just an accident. Like, I don't think they're actually trying. The only, that's, they're like, I don't know, it sounds like somebody who'd also be named Ferraggio. Preserved at 145. I capped him from approximately 40 feet with a sleeper bullet. Called for it. Cleanup. Just, like picturing him like typing this out. I capped him from. We'd better have better slurs than 24. Dude, yeah, imagine the slang and the slurs in freaking 16 years from now. Holy shit. I know there should be a bar on my screen saying his games were made in the 90s. My views and whatnot are not reflected by this game, and vice versa. This is I didn't make this game. Friends brought you dinner and beer. Ooh, what kind of dinner? What kind of beer? Turn walk slowly, but with style. Maybe we can go back to the evidence room now, because like, it's all the only room I can go into now. Oh, fuck. Wait, we can't even go there. I can't go in that room because this guy wants my attention. I had pizza earlier too. I also feel sleepy. the perp was observed rizzing. Oh my god, cops in the 2040s. Oh my god, cops in the 2040s, like 16 years from now. Like imagine, like 16-year-olds today are going to be like potential police officers in 2040, and like teenagers now are like using the term rizzing and stuff. Imagine like rizzing just becomes normal fucking vocabulary, and that straight up is gonna be in police reports. Can identify suspect by their lack of aura. Perpetrator thought he cooked, but I capped him. We're mixing both.
Quinlan, I told you everything I know. Now we get the hell out of here before you get me in trouble.
Dude, I don't know what else to do. I don't have... For real. I could write! Yo! Suspect riz me right out of the... He's not even a suspect. I'm getting riz out of this evidence room. I gotta get out of here. Where do I go? I can't leave. Does anyone know? Please just tell me how to get out of here. Wait, is that an elevator? I don't even remember how I got here. His riz was so strong he blocked you from the evidence room. I'm trapped in this nightmare. I don't know how to get out of here, cause like I can only go to like 3 different rooms here. Here, is this an elevator? Wait, stop. Oh, I gotta turn. Turn, you bitch. Like, all I have is I could talk to him, Walken, an evidence room guy, and I think I've exhausted my dialogue with all of them, and I can't go to any other room. Oh, world map? Oh, I can leave through world map. Yes. Thank you. Okay, that's gonna... I did remember doing that, but I totally forgot because I wasn't even sure what I was doing. So we do have fast travel. All right, I need to go here now. It's a woman. She looks like she's gonna kill me.
Medicock. Hold on.
Medicock?
Hold on. Medicock, hold on. May I help you off with something?
Beg your pardon?
I said, can I help you? What'd you think I said?
Nothing. I'm looking for whoever's taking care of my
What did he
girlfriend.
think she said?
That would be Dr. Burton. Take the elevator to the 2nd floor and make a right. If she's not there, go to ICU down the hall from there. Whatever you do, don't stand too close to her.
Why is that?
A little chilly.
Right.
Ooh. Thank you, Massa. 58 months in the tier 3. Risby, holy skibbity fam. This is base. Let her cook. You threw all the slang. Dude, look at her, like, looking at us, though. No, thank you. Yeah, Pokedex fast travel, mobile scanning. She's got a slasher smile. She's definitely, like... Oh, her mouth is just moving. She definitely has that forced smile, like, I'm gonna kill you, but you don't know. So how do you feel about Dr. Burton?
What can you tell me about this Dr. Burton?
She's the boss. I can't tell you anything. Not here anyway.
Is she implying we're gonna go somewhere else?
Where's Farley?
In the basement. Take the elevator, follow the smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah. As you know, Farley's not the cleanest pathologist going. But we haven't had any complaints from his patients yet. And he's a soft touch for a smoke. If it wasn't for him, we'd never have any fun around here.
The way it hard cuts to her creepy ass smile.
Pearl, did he really tell you that? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. Oh, hold on. Sorry, handsome. I'm kind of busy, but I'm off on a break in a little while. If you're interested in hanging out with somebody who's not in a coma.
That was.
I'm back. Yeah. No. Did you really?
I love her. I love her, but damn, that was mean. That was the most fuck up pickup line ever. It was. You want to hang out with somebody who's not in a coma. Girl. I wonder if she's giving us that look. She's actually insane. I don't even know what direction she told me because she's freaking me out. She's my, what's her name? The receptionist at Tribeca Center. She's my favorite character. Yeah, here's the Dark Side Chronicles camera now. The receptionist! What did? She said 2nd floor, right? I assume morgue's at the basement. Holy shit. Dude, why are elevators in the 2040s still ass? It is New York, so true. This must be 2040 after an apocalypse, and then after society started rebuilding. It's the only way I'm buying this being in 2040. Drums? Well, DG, this guy's gonna die because the Ripper's gonna walk around him and he can't turn. My one weakness. Fast people. Using 3DS as their communication devices. Yeah, I think we figured it out. Ooh, doors. Oh, another woman! It's like the skeleton pogchamped.
What are you doing here?
My name's Jake Quinlan. I'm a friend of Catherine's.
Quinlan.
Quinlan. Is she also trying to hit on me? Circle strafing, my kryptonite. He's like a Dark Souls boss. Every character's just rolling around him. Asking about Catherine's condition.
How is Catherine? Is she gonna be alright?
It doesn't look good. Her consciousness is deeply withdrawn.
Withdrawn? What's that mean?
It means her mental processes, her memory, the basic building blocks of her personality are inaccessible.
You mean she's in there, but you can't reach her?
That's a best-case scenario. We haven't yet diagnosed her psychic damage.
Psychic damage. Karen Allen, is she in Star Trek? She, this dialogue is just so obviously like, oh, Indiana Jones, yes. This dialogue is so obvious, like low budget sci-fi dialogue, like they clearly have no idea what they're talking about, so they're just making up sci-fi bullshit. The fuck is this cast? This is what I'm saying, like the budget went to the cast, mostly Christopher Walken. What wait 1 second. In 2024, what the fuck is a Decker? Trying to recite with confidence so you don't question what they're saying. Yeah, like her psyche damage or whatever.
Doesn't look good. She's still in triage.
Oh,
We're going
not
to
the
just have to wait and
triage.
see.
Well, because, like, FMV games, they were big in the 90s. Like, there was a lot of them. But, like, how many people really had computers and played games? You know, like, that's like, you're going through 2 steps of prerequisites for people to play these games, you know? Like, I can't imagine, like, they made that much money. Because, like, first you have to find people with computers in the 90s, because they were expensive. Not everybody had a computer, period. People who had computers, not all of them played games. Not all of them were gamers. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, 2 steps before you even consider playing these games. Especially these games had a big player base. Yeah, like, it's just, like, I'm sure, like, people did play them. But, yeah, it's nuts. Best-selling game for a long time, at some point where people had missed, then had Windows installed. How does that even work? 2 steps before finding any potential player base. The games I played like Mech Warrior, and that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I think it was Mech Warrior. Fuck, no, it was the other, it was the one where you're like in the mech cockpit, and there was like night vision. It scared me. Fuck, what was it called? Descent? No. We've had this conversation before on stream, because I can never remember the game. I'll have to look it up. I know what it looks like, I'll just look it up. But it was a mech game where you were like in the cockpit and you had to fight other mechs. But like everything was like green, and then when they came to attack you, it scared the shit out of me, so I'd always shut it off. Anyway, I played that and like an educational Batman game. It might be Mech Warrior. Just when I say Mech Warrior, I feel like I'm like second guessing myself. Mech Warrior. It must have been like 1990. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, it is one of the Mech Warriors. I think it was Mech Warrior 2. Looking at the screenshots. Yeah, like, it was so scary. I played that and then educational games. And I don't know, like Neopets. I never played Heavy Gear. Less than the educational Batman game that you shouldn't be Batman. No, a lot of them was just like, I think Mr. Freeze taught you how to count or something. Was it the Penguin? I think it was the Penguin themed. The Penguin taught you how to count. So what are you doing for Catherine? Because it sounds like you have no idea what you're doing. You're just making up a whole bunch of jargon here.
What are you doing for her?
What are you doing for her?
I'm not doing anything for her as long as I'm standing here talking to you. Why don't you let me get back to work?
Ask her how the Ripper could have done this. Shockwave Flash Player games? I did. Not much though, because my computer, my connection was like too bad to play them. Oh, I played a whole bunch of Minesweeper. I played that one, just games that were like on Windows that came with them, like the snowman skiing game where the abominable snowman would eat you. I played Carmen Sandiego. Ski Free? Yeah, that's the one. It scared the shit out of me too. It was scary. I never played Steel Battalion, no. My friend has the set. I wanted to. How could the Ripper have done this?
How did the Ripper do this?
It's hard to tell. She had some minor contusions on her head, nothing fatal, but you never know with head injuries.
Minor contusions?
We won't know anything until we can get a data angel in there to do some investigating.
There's modern versions of Ski Free?
The consciousness of someone in a coma?
I'm not sending anyone in there until I've had a chance to fully map her psychic damage. Now.
What psychic damage?
I mind.
Do you hear the sound of his coat makes? It sounds so cheap. Freaking psychic damage. Screechy sound cheap leather. Dude, what the fuck where you come from? I didn't see you when I walked in.
You here to check on Miss Powell?
Yeah. She looks pretty bad. Is there anything you can do for her?
She's in good hands. And she'll be in even better hands once Dr. Burton allows us to treat her.
Wait, is that Paul Giamatti? I didn't even recognize him from the side. How can you guys tell it's him? It doesn't even, I mean, maybe you guys can tell his voice. I can't even talk to him. Hold on, I think I have to talk to the counter. Excuse me, Paul. I mean, acting roles are still acting roles, you know? Ooh, no, no. Surprisingly tall, looks short on screen. Was an extra. Oh, that's cool. Did you get to talk to him?
How did Catherine survive the attack?
Who knows? Maybe she fought him off. More likely, someone or something interrupted the Ripper before he could finish.
Gotta make sure to click every single little thing. Or like hover over every single little thing, because something off screen could be interactable. These doctors keep so many lights off. It looks post-apocalyptic, right? Or like post-rebuilding of an apocalypse. Because like most doctors' offices are like freaking sterile-ass white, like even labs. And then in like dingy-ass apocalypse, like post-rebuilding things like and stuff like Blade Runner. Everything no matter what looks dingy. It's like RoboCop. RippOCop. So I don't talk to her? This is so funny saving like that. Talk to Paul again? Okay. It's just so weird seeing him from all angles. Oh, we didn't get to interact with that before.
Looks like a holographic journal.
Does
Could be
it?
worth looking at.
Does it? Oh.
Our options are pretty limited here. I tried direct cortex stimulation. It's risky, but there's a chance of it working.
It's too risky. We could lose her that way.
Well, we could try inserting data angels for a diagnostic. There's no risk in that.
I disagree. We've no idea what's left of her natural defenses. The trauma could have made them even harder to penetrate.
All right, look, then let's run the Norton Mapper program so we can take a stall profile and a cortical landscape. Then we know what we're dealing with.
You mean that hasn't been done yet? Why not?
Because I said so. I want her to stabilize before we introduce any kind of foreign code. Thanks for the consultation, but that's my decision.
They're like, she has no idea what she's talking about.
How much more stable does she want the woman? She's in a coma.
What's her problem? She won't do anything. We're supposed to just watch this patient die?
She's in charge. There's not much we can do.
Like, just say all the science words. Change the image processor so it can bitmap. Well, that's the only way to stabilize Catherine's trajectory brain. Yeah, gaming pre-Lost was either arrows or rollerball. Oh my god, the rollerball mouse. I forgot about those. Oof. Oh, don't make me watch this again.
Our options are pretty limited.
Her flux is leaking in the data matrix. We decrypt her cortex. But won't that cause too much psyche damage or whatever they were calling it? Paul, I need to talk to you. No, I would die before I accept mice coming back. Mouses. Old people know about the rollerball mouse. Yeah, they were awful. If you're a young person and you don't know what rollerball mouse is, be glad. They were really annoying. Like at the time, roly mousies. At the time, it wasn't like it's all we like knew. Like we knew it was part of like it was like normal to have one, so it didn't feel like a big deal. But like thinking about it now, it's like God, I hope we never come back or go back to that. The hair that got stuck in them, just did like take it out. The middle button on Mises. I have a middle Mies button. Oh my god, the weird rollerball arcade games, like Sonic Megastars or whatever. We're all in our 50s here. These are so much better. Kids would take the ball and throw it at each other, peeling off the rubber part first. Throw it at each other. It's pretty funny. So it always had a clean mine. Yeah, it always stopped rolling. You'd like look at your mouse and be like, what the fuck's going on? And it would just stop working. God, that's so funny. Look at what these old games are doing to us. Just making us think back to horrible ancient things like rollerball mices. A raccoon jumps out. I was always worried like bugs would be in it. I don't know. Back at scroll wheels. I love my scroll wheel. I hope they never get replaced. Famicom Tante Club. Villain's named Goro and he wears the same kind of coat as Majima. What? I'll write it down. Just pretend there's Majima. What's it called? Famicom Tante Club Part 2. Deal. I mean, if his name's Goro and he wears the same kind of coat, what is... You know what? Like, if that's... Like, point and click and FMVs are just, like... strangely inspirational to a lot of things. Like, if that's like, Goro's... or Majima's inspiration, and then Harvester's Matrix's inspiration... Yeah, these old games. I mean, it's like most of what there was, like, were what people had. Just old PC games. How much? Okay, wait. How much did these games cost when they came out? I played. I have Night Trap. I played part of it. I never like really played it though, but I'm going to. Also inspired Ace Attorney. Yes. 40. Like it was consistent. Yeah, 40s and 90s dollars, but they were like consistently 40. That's a lot. Never play the games your cousin has to never price. Yeah, most of my games I had, it's because my brother bought them. My brother never bought a single FMV game, though. I didn't even know FMV games even existed until, like, way later. Yeah, Seventh Guest has a Steam version. I bought that version. I bought Phantasmagoria, Seventh Guest, Harvester, which I just played. Ripper. Oh, and Night Trap. Alright, hey, Paul.
Was there any hope for Catherine?
Not at the rate we're going. We haven't even established an etiology, let alone...
Okay, now it definitely looks like Paul Giamatti.
We've downloaded megabytes of fragmented images, sensations, memories, but not much that helps us.
His eyes are very distinct.
Anything that might help ID her attacker.
Well, there's an image on one of the monitors in the lab that's displaying an image we retrieved from Catherine's short-term memory. Now, she saw the person who attacked her, but in this condition, her mind will resemble an extremely distorted image of him or her.
Well, can we make it clear and maybe use a computer to fill it out?
No. Catherine's brain will have to produce the image. The only way to help Catherine is to restore the memories and personality the Ripper destroyed.
You're making this up! What's Dr. Burton's plan for treating Catherine?
What are Dr. Burton's plans for treating her?
If she has something in mind, she hasn't told me about it. She's blocking everything except the most conservative treatments. We've started to assemble data on the patient's past. We're maintaining life support. That's it.
So fucking what? I mean, she doesn't know what to do. I thought she was the best in her field.
She's one of the best. I don't know what it is about this case. There's something here she's not telling us.
I love this size at the end of every, like, dialogue option, because you know they have to reset for the next one.
Have the cops said anything?
No, not to me. Dr. Burton's the attending physician. Although I have noticed that scary-looking detective who checked Powell in keeps coming back. Him and Burton got into it yesterday.
They had a fight.
Oh, that's an understatement. They look ready to kill each other. God knows what it was about.
I don't understand this. How can you rebuild Catherine's memory?
Well, the way we always do in a case like this.
Oh, always.
We assemble all the data we can about the patient's past. Life experiences, food she likes to eat, favorite movies, information on who her friends were. Then we upload all that back into the brain and hope that it triggers enough associative reactions to restore her memory.
What are the odds of this working?
Success rate's very high. I mean, we may not retrieve everything, but we should get around 90% or so.
What can I do to help restore that image of the Ripper?
Dig up everything you can about the Ripper, especially anything Catherine knew about the case. And of course, none of it's going to be of any use until Dr. Burton allows us to send a data angel into her brain, but we'll worry about that later.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, for a bunch of like made-up buhaki regarding like restoring memories and stuff, that makes sense. You just try to force her to like remember things. I'm far past the point of any of this sounding plausible to real life, but in this game's universe, they seem awfully confident about their methods, so I'm gonna go ahead and believe them. He's selling it, yeah. He should be a businessman instead of a doctor. So we done talking to him?
Your friend's in stable condition, Quinlan, but she's not getting any better. And the image of the Ripper isn't getting any clearer.
What is he writing? It's not Mark. I've accepted this lore. This is how far gone I'm already. He should be the president. No, I didn't watch the panel. I know the trailer's out. I haven't watched it yet, though. Drawing a lewd picture. It's about as important as what he's actually doing. Trying to restore my friend's memory back. My friend. Was a double life as a hentai artist. That's what if he's just writing his own point and click game? Because like when he got cast as this role, he's just like, oh shit, I didn't know point and click game. I didn't know video games hired real actors, and he started writing his own, so he could star in it, direct in it, write it. I know. Oh god, he's just like the thought of him just like toying with the knife. Whoa, why are we looking over there? Secret loading screen. Bro, why are you so slow? Oh, don't slip. Be careful. What's this?
Locked. Damn. How am I supposed to open this?
Observation with the car? Road to hell? I don't remember. To make fun of video games, so even back before times they casted great actors, get shit on haters, right? Alright, well there's a puddle and a locked door. I suppose I'm not allowed to go that way. Looking for the Ripper right now as I twirl my big my big dagger. Like, I'm too nervous to tell him that he may be the Ripper because he's got a big fucking knife he's swinging around. So I'm just gonna make up a whole bunch of bullshit about how Catherine's psyche damage, or psyche's damaged if we need to restore memories. Oh, Janice! Yeah. Thank you, Penny Thug, for 8 months. Don't forget to share this from subbing. Well, I'm glad you remembered this time. Thank you. Did I find my way back here? Hey, Paul, it's me again. Yeah, I'm lost. Just like, how are you lost? It's one hallway. I'm like, I know, I'm a fool. Yeah, because I thought that was the hospital doors. That's why I passed it, but it's the elevator doors, I think. Should be. The way it just barges in. Alright, let's go to the morgue. This scary ass elevator. Temujin, it was so whatever intriguing. I'm gonna write it down anyway. Even if I'm not gonna play all these, I want to at least research them. Bye, lady. by still on the phone with her friend. Whoa. FMV games are really good at just like providing like a vibe and an atmosphere as soon as you start them. Like I know a big reason for that is because, you know, it's just the way like they're presented, but like the use of green screens and whatnot and like 3D objects to make whatever world they live in, like I don't know, yeah, they're all crunchy, but it's like it's consistent. I don't know, nothing stands out because like when you watch a Neil Breen movie, like that stands out, but like the way FMV games look, like it blends in. I don't know. But yeah, there's like you look at an FMV game and like you know immediately it's like that's an FMV game, and it just gives you a vibe because like I'm locked in. I'm into the lore. I'm accepting this bullshit about brain damage and the Ripper's memory issues. It's like how soap operas have that aura. Yeah. I like this way more than soap operas though. Yeah, the low fidelity people with lo-fi backgrounds kind of works. They actually fit on set. Yeah, like I know it's not an actual set, like with the way the body is like on top of that object, but like it looks close enough. Like I see the intent, and I'm good.
Hey Vic, what's for lunch?
Yeah, I bet on CRTs they looked great. Oh, don't touch him.
They working you hard?
Working me like crazy these days.
Hey, is this Renee Stein?
Aren't you kidding? You were at the crime scene. You saw her inside splattered everywhere.
Yeah, I guess I did.
We just see a booby.
This woman was married to her Ripper. This was a businessman away on a trip for 3 weeks. He gets paranoid that his partner's putting it to her while he's gone, so he flies home early and shoots her to death. I mean, stuff like that. That's why I never got married, you know? I have my chances, though.
Please don't drop that in her body. You're just gonna drop the cigarette while pulling out her freaking intestines. You're making a whole bunch of gifts for the cutscenes.
Any luck figuring out the Ripper's weapon yet?
I'm completely stumped. I did every test on these tips. I mean, a computer cross-matched the wounds with every kind of blade imaginable. Nothing. I mean, it's like a cross between a Vegematic and a diamond cutter.
Come on, Vic.
Diamond cutter.
Cut these people open.
Nothing these computers can find. Now, you don't believe me? Look at those control panels by the steps.
Like, it helps that we have these actors, too. Like, they're really selling it. I love New York accents so much. Like, really heavy ones. Not eating a pie and asking for seconds. It's just two different types of weird.
You hear about my partner?
Who's that?
Catherine Powell. She was attacked by the Ripper. Somehow she got away.
Somehow.
She's upstairs in a coma. Dr. Burton's treating her.
Oh, your friend's in good hands. Burton's a good doctor. And if she gets stuck, she'll probably call in her secret weapon.
What's that?
A guy named Joey Falconetti.
Joey Falconetti.
Joey Falconetti.
Who's Joey Falconetti?
Cyberspace expert that Burton uses on all the tough cases. Also known by his old C-Space handle, Falconetti. Get it? Crazy guy. Likes looking at the bodies. I'm surprised she hasn't called him in yet to look at your friend.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's the best there is on human-to-human decking. She usually calls him in on that kind of stuff, but not on the Ripper work.
Yeah, the way, like, the 90s takes on near future is my favorite. They're always so, like, consistent. Falconetti, for sure. Human to Human Wedding? I didn't catch that. Here, I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit more. Just because there's no subtitles. I'm trying not to talk when they're talking, because there's no subtitles, so it doesn't matter. Where can I find this Falconetti?
Where can I find this Falconetti?
Difficult guy to find. Burton usually goes to a guy named Gamut Nelson. He passes the time at the Cafe Duchamp.
Duchamp?
Duchamp. Well, you can find him there.
Duchamp. Is the audio okay? It's not too loud. I have to go to Duchamp. Sounds great. Thanks.
Notice the path of the
He
cut.
did.
Not 1 centimeter offline, like a seam was undone. Now, no human could have done this.
Because humans aren't strong enough?
It's not just strength, it's precision. He's cutting through skin, muscle, bone. No way this cut could be so neat. I'll tell you what else is weird. There are no traces of fabric in the wound.
No fabric? Wait, why would that be weird? There's no fabric in the wound?
I tapped the nerve memory of this victim and fed it into the simulator so that I could reenact the attack. $1 million piece of hardware. And look what it gives me.
Jesus. Looks like she swallowed a fucking grenade.
Here's an isolation of just one of the organs from this body. The lines indicate the many cuts made to this organ. The sheer number of cuts isn't the only amazing thing, though. Watch this. All of those cuts happen simultaneously. Human hands can't move that fast. And it was like this for every organ in the body.
He judgment cut ended every organ in the body? Virgil? I think we found out it's Virgil. Okay.
Hey, Quinlan, I got a serious craving for a capicola hoagie from Fat Al's. Now, if you're in the neighborhood, could you get me one? Now, hold it on the hot peppers. My ulcer is killing me. Yeah.
I'm gonna marry the Ripper. Do you think he'll accept my hand in marriage?
Hey, Quinlan, I got a serious craving for a capicola hoagie from Fat Al's.
Hoagie.
Now, if you're in the neighborhood, could you get me one? Now, hold it on the hot peppers. My ulcer is killing me. Yeah.
You say hold it under peppers? Alright, now we can go to newsroom, I think? It's your disc 2! What? Newsroom's on disc 2. Wait, how many discs? This game has like 6 discs, right? Because when I was trying to download it, there was like 6 listings, and I'm like, oh my god, is that like different mirrors, or is that how many discs it has? I guess that answers my question. Oh yeah, no peppers. No pep. I'm writing this down in case I actually have to get it for him. I don't think disc 1 is done. I think it's like the newsroom is on disc 2. So if we want to go back to that room, we have to use disc 1 again. I think that's how it works. We get the gabagool. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out when we go back to it. Oh, it did work like that. Was a massive headache. Okay. Yeah, because it just makes more sense, like, if it's, like, 6 discs. That's what they did for Mass Effect. Like, the beginning and the ending of Mass Effect 2 was on disc 1. But then, like, all the middle areas were on disc 2. So, like, you'd have to swap back to disc 1 before you could beat it. Good times. Now we have 200 gigabyte installs. Yeah, 700 prefers discs. This can't hold a lot. Oh, is that the guy? You changed disc depending on where you were. It was even a joke spell. It made you change disc to cast it because it was played cinematic before I was on a certain disc. That's so annoying. What's his name? Ben Dodds. Hey, yo, Ben. Did you hear about this Capicoli hoagie? Where do I get it?
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
How's Catherine today?
No change.
Damn. This guy's the devil himself.
Ben, you know this cop Magnata?
Typical new breed cop. One of those guys started arresting.
Is his jacket getting larger?
When cops started collecting bonuses. He's been more aggressive than most.
A leather bathroom.
Yeah, that's common knowledge, but
it's awful, right?
He's killed 6 people in the line of duty, some under questionable circumstances. He's bad news. I wouldn't mess with him, Quinlan.
It's like he's like the hat in Scary Movie 3. PC games in ISO format come out. They just never deal with the disk swapping. Yeah, that's basically what's this game. They managed to put it all in like one exe file. I've not watched Death Stranding yet. Why is it so thick? I don't know. Do you think he's like actually has different coats? Like, what if he ripped the one on disc 1 and they had to like quickly find a replacement? It's just way bigger.
Didn't we run anything on this Wofford murder?
Yep.
Joey.
Cyber architects. They lived near the old Central Park. Somebody put a bullet in Hamilton Wofford's head. Cops don't have a motive yet. They probably had a lot of money stashed away in that cottage, but there's no evidence of a robbery.
You ever hear of a Joey Falconetti, Ben?
No, the name sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't quite place it.
That's it?
The Times is breathing down our back on this story. Get to work.
This music right now makes me think of the AI Seinfeld episodes. This is a big ass room. Is this the whole thing? Yeah, look at the keyboards. I know, I missed when it was actually funny and then they ruined it. Just a calculator. Oh. There has to be something else suspicious about that.
Catherine's address file. As good a place to find a clue as any.
Well, if the Rose starts saying demented shit, oh yeah. Well, cause like, what happened was, like the Seinfeld thing got really popular, and they claimed that they used a different AI, and it suddenly started saying like transphobic and like racist shit, and like making killing themselves jokes. But I don't. That's what they said. I don't know if that's actually what happened, but it wasn't the same after that. It was so funny before. Because it's like, even with the killing himself jokes, like, it was just, because the fact that it did come out of nowhere, because it was so, like, PG for the most part, and then out of nowhere, it's just, like, making suicide jokes, and we're like, where did this come from? Yeah, the AI just got too close to being human. Like, that could be it, too. Like, that's what I think happened, but they claimed that they accidentally swapped over to a different AI prompt or some shit. Anyway. Who's this guy? George Rhodes. That's his address. PFB loan officer. His phone looks like a birth date. Memo looks like a phone number. What? Oh, see, now these make sense. Choho Wendell. Iris Steely. Lou Brannon. Rachel Mole. Soap Betty. My favorite bit was the microwave bits, and then when, because like every episode was just like, so I discovered this new coffee shop, and then chat would just be like, new coffee shop, like every time, because every episode is about a new thing. What was like Elaine's fake name? I said I didn't see the trailer. What kind of name is Soap? I missed the microwave too, it was so loud. Is that even her desk? Yvonne? That sounds right. Dude, she has a skeleton too on her desk.
A computer with a deck port. Can never have too many of those.
Optimal Dynamics operating system.
Exit cyberspace.
Whoa!
Virtual library.
I feel so high right now. Is this how we access stuff in the future? Like, I'm just trying to find a folder in my Windows folders, and I gotta go through this shit? Is that Psycho Mantis?
I could use some help here. You're a human presence, I assume.
Everyone at a service desk is. The library doesn't use
Oh,
smart
that's the
sprites for
woman.
public interface. You don't read much, do you?
You see Renee Stein?
Did you see a woman named Renee Stein recently?
Records place her here, but she didn't check anything out, and I don't remember seeing her.
Have the cops talked to you?
They asked questions, but I couldn't tell them much. They copied all the files from the Victorian root directory and ordered us not to alter the file structures until the case is solved.
So any clues left from the day Stein was killed would still be here?
Guess so. I sure didn't take them.
This is
A note
awful.
with some call numbers on it. Could Renee Stein have left this here? Can you help me with this call number?
I'm sorry. This is not a valid call number. It appears Stein altered the reference matrix, but an unknown book was distributed. If you could unscramble the call number, I could help you.
What? Sparks at trigger? Oh, like email, like network addresses. Yo, Darga, you made it just in time for this? Wait, so I have to, what do I have to do? Sparks at trigger.42. So I have to, so the call number 4567. So it has to be like, Tenacious, thank you 3 months. Thanks for playing cool games. Thanks for watching cool games. It's about time I went on my FMV arc. So it has to match the other call numbers. But like, I don't really know what I am. Wait, can I not leave until I figure this out? I have a guide up on like where to go, so I don't waste too much time like looking what to find. But it's saying decode the message, and it's like giving me like really vague. Like it's talking about brackets. I don't see a single bracket. Oh wait, no, I do. It's by AB. Oh, okay. So at no. I don't know what that means. I don't think it's random. I could just look up the answer. Holy shit. I did hear this game's puzzles are hard, and okay, I have the answer. I just noticed it. I have no idea how they got it, though. What's the numerical equivalent of no eye aid? What? This is a cryptic one. I'm just trying to figure, like, I have the answer. I could progress. I'm just trying to figure out how they found it. Because I have vague instructions. Confuse everyone even by Ripper standards? I want to get to the bottom of this. No wide? What's the numerical equivalent of that? That doesn't make any sense. When it's something there's no way it's right. Okay, so let me read what I see. Start with part inside the brackets. This part I read. Just look at the letters inside the brackets. Substitute the first I as in the letter with I as an I. And then it says, what is the numerical equivalent of no eye aid? I don't know. What does that mean? But the answer is apparently 2020. Oh, like 2020 vision? Oh, I didn't get it until I said it. Oh, that's crazy. As soon as, yeah, because I was looking at it, but it's when I said it. Oh my god. Okay. That is a really hard puzzle then. People are supposed to get that? I only would have got that, like, I only got that because I already knew the answer. Okay, so 2020, and then, so at no eye aid is 2020 plus 1, so it's, the answer is 2021. The 18 at the end needs to be a letter. The 18th letter is R. No other call numbers begin with AB, they all begin with H. So the answer, therefore, the answer is HC 2021 R.
Wait, Quinlan, that's a valid call number. I'll get the book.
That's crazy! I would never have been able to figure that out if I didn't have the answer.
A book about the original Jack the Ripper.
If there was like a hint
Can't be
somewhere.
A coincidence. Renee Stein must have used this. But what does it mean?
We try to figure that out. I never would have. I'd be there for weeks. I wish I had a cup of coffee. I could have thrown it dramatically. Alright, are we done here? I have to... I didn't even finish doing what I had to do here. Are we free? Games used to be better until you remember shit like this. Thankfully not every game wanted to have really cryptic, difficult puzzles. That is a clever puzzle though. I just think it's expecting, cause like, it's stuff like that is like, it's expecting too much from people who like can't read your mind in a way, you know? Again, maybe there was like a hint somewhere that I didn't find. But why HC specifically? I think you're just supposed to guess. Like, it could be HC or it could be HE or whatever that was. What does that say? Virtual Herald. 17 exclusive pictures of crime scene. Gutted! Murder in the Bowery. Dry cleaner's torso ripped. Worst I've ever seen, says Detective Magnotta. Victim number 3. Is that the girl from the intro? Killers is... I can't read that, it's too blurry. Renee Stein strangled in her apartment. Neighbors. It's too hard to read. Ripped! Ripper strikes in Soho. Mayor proposes curfew. Council says no. These freaking... Oh, that was interesting. Oh, now I can read it. The killer's one sick mother. Oh, mangled. Neighbors unaware of her struggle. Danny still got it. Is BC3K ready yet? More delays. What's that? Is that Danny Elfman? What is it? More shocking photos. How I made a fortune selling bagels. Are these men cyber criminals or modern day Robin Hoods? Thinking I had +1, add 1 letter to each letter. Try JBJ 10,000 times and quit. That's still better than what I was at because I had no leads. I had no idea what to do there. You at least had some plan, even if it was wrong. My plan would have been to call the hotline. 2040 clickbait, right? Warp space? What the hell is this? This is nuts. This is... What?
Exit cyberspace.
Let me get out of here. I'm scared. This is a far more interesting way to browse the internet, though. Like, I can't tell if I hate it or if I like it. Future we could have had. I don't know if we'd be ready for something like that. I know I wouldn't be. That's true, yeah, if you don't natively speak English, too, that could be really difficult, yeah. Like, if you don't know, like, 20/20 vision. Dude, imagine playing, like, any puzzle game when English isn't... Like, when you're not, like, a native English speaker. Because a lot of puzzles are, like, kind of like... Not a lot, but some are using wordplay. Jake, if anything should happen to me, look to the... I don't know, something, and let the light shine your way. Morning, quack. If your headset's in Google Glass, you can realistically do it. I hope we don't. Crystals, perhaps. I did look like fine. Alright, so crystals? Or sound like crystals? Do we find her jewels? I think this is Catherine's desk. Look through Catherine's Rolodex. Okay, I did that. Yeah, so that... People get your username right on first try. People don't get quack right? What do they call you? K-Wack? It's an adventure game I played as a kid that adapted Sphinx riddles into the puzzle, and how the fuck was I supposed to know Greek mythology at age 8, right? So that's how I felt playing a lot of Carmen Sandiego games as a kid, because, like, they would talk about certain, like, you know, geographical things that I didn't even know about. I was, like, 8. So I'm sorry, I'm in, like, the 2nd grade, okay? If I didn't learn in 2nd grade, I'm not gonna know yet. But also, I only started learning English when I turned 5 or so, and I think that's another reason why I was so bad at those games. Because I was still trying to learn English, let alone, like, English geography. Or not English geography. Geography in English, you know? Like, telling me about countries that I probably never heard of at age 8. Because, like, you know, certain... Like, even country names in Romanian are different than they are in English. Slightly. Yeah, Pokemon. Pokemon was easy for me because it was like, you know, a lot of like just pictures, and I would just wander until I happened to go to the right place. A lot of number values. It was like, oh, this is a higher number. Let's do this, you know. Native language is Romanian. It was. I don't really know it anymore. Okay, so I have to go to Catherine's apartment now. Hey, back to disc 1. I'm gonna say, I feel like... Yeah, it's, I feel good about this spot now. This is save 3. GeoGuessr in the 90s. Awful. This is her apartment? This is very... RoboCop. Yeah, if I had to change the disc, I'd be like, well, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to 90 Day Fiancé. We finished Bionicle. I never played Bionicle, any of them. Ooh, is this part of the puzzle? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Should I write the shape? Draw the... I was gonna draw it on my notepad, but it's better if I just take a photo. Because I don't know if they're gonna make me memorize all this. Parents not speak Romanian at home. Stop being able to speak Mandarin. Every time I went to his house, parents would fight because his dad would be like, see, this could have been our son if he didn't stop English at home. No, that is what happened. They tried to speak English around me so that I would learn English faster. But then I just kind of stopped speaking Romanian back to them, and they're like, oops. I still understand it though, so it's not like... Because like, I don't need to know Romanian. There's no part of my life that I feel is like impacted because I don't know Romanian. Like to speak it, but it's like, I can understand it, so... No, they speak English. Yeah, but I could be learning English and Romanian. Make a joke, but it's not good. What's the joke? Started saying things like Riz. Oh my god, and I embarrass them. You're an embarrassment to our Romanian ancestors. XLI. Can I steal? Ah, that's awful. I get it though. No.
A laser cane. Wonder what this inscription means.
J. Dorset.
J. Dorset.
I'm gonna write it down. Like, hey, your name isn't pronounced like that. Yeah! Yeah! And it still bothers me. Is this looks like a guy playing... Oh my gosh, no, it's a bunch of sports. I was like, people skiing, they're playing ski free, and then this guy. I don't know if Roswan's doing his own thing now. Alright, are they gonna let me go to the computer? Yeah, we just saw Paul Giamatti. He's one of the doctors. Oops. I never had a banh mi. I want one. Lady Dimitrescu. Romanian is a very phonetic language. There's 0 silent letters in Romanian. The U is not silent in Dimitrescu. Dimitrescu itself is not necessarily a Romanian name, but escu is a Romanian suffix. Therefore, it's pronounced Dimitrescu. Happy birthday! Okay, 2/24/40. Is that when she was born? 5 years. Wait, who's this card to? Yeah, I don't know about Razvan, but his last name was Romania. I forgot what it was. I'll be a crossword puzzle someday. What is the 8-foot-tall lady's name in Resident Evil Village? Imagine that in a crossword. Okay, 22540. I'm glad I found you. Love, Jake. So that means it's dated for 40? So her birthday's February 25th. How'd the U is silent thing stick? Just because Resident Evil Village pronounces her name Dimitrescu. So people playing Resident Evil Village think it's pronounced Dimitrescu because Capcom is stupid. Capcom is how big of a company? They can't just like do a little bit of research to know how a name is pronounced. They had all of this research to go to find I think they actually went to Romania to go to Pelish Castle, which Pelish Castle is the inspiration for the Dimitrescu Castle in Resident Evil Village. Okay, they spent all this money to get reference photos of a real fucking castle, but they couldn't pronounce one person's name correctly. And it's not the actor's fault, obviously, because the actors just see what's on paper. But, like, it's their job, the director's job, to be like, this is how it's pronounced. 0 silent letters. Well, no, it's P-E-L-E-S. It has nothing to do with Carmen Sandiego. I'm Romanian. I know Romanian things. She's not French, no. Because, like, even Duke pronounces it Dimitrech once. Oh, Dimitrech. Which is, like, triple wrong. That was a small thing to not be concerned about. Like, but that's the thing. It is a small thing, and they couldn't even do it. They went to get castle reference photos, but they can't get a name pronounced right. It's like when they pronounce Luis wrong in RE4 original. They're like, Louis! No, I don't think it's a choice. I think they're generally just stupid and neglectful. Like, Lady D just wanted to be a student and intentionally did it that way. That bitch. Well, we're not talking about RE1. We're talking about Village. This is a 2021 game. Holy shit, I'm old. Well, you don't make it by accident. You make it by sheer ignorance. Like, they probably didn't fact check. Because do you know how easy it is to fact check a name pronunciation? Very easy. Which means they didn't do it at all. Because they even mispronounced Chorba de Legume. Because it's legume. That's how it's pronounced in Romanian. But they say legume. Which that's not technically incorrect either. But it's Romanian, therefore it's pronounced legume. But they said legume. Like, they pronounced Chorba right. They just couldn't do the second half right. It's so annoying. Why would they want to sound American? Then, okay, look, if they wanted to sound American, don't use Romanian names. Just assuming how to pronounce the name, they would say the U by default. Why would they assume it's silent? I have no idea. Or at that point, just call it soup, right? Oh, what are you making? Oh, it's something the locals make, soup. Yeah, Tanisha, that's our point. It's pronouncing it wrong because the director didn't do research on how to pronounce it. Because Dimitrescu herself wouldn't pronounce her name wrong. Her sisters wouldn't. Duke wouldn't. Duke knows her, which means he would have heard her introduce herself to him. Which means she's pronouncing her own name wrong. The character? No, yeah, the character wouldn't do it either. Yeah, because even in Japanese, they pronounce it with the U at the end, but that's just how Japanese pronounce it anyway, so that's cheating. I'm thinking part of that, they like look at the Japanese pronunciation instead of the Romanian one. It's not a deliberate choice. Why would it be a deliberate choice to pronounce a name horribly wrong? Game is set in Romania, but like, let's just not take advantage of that in any way whatsoever. Yeah, because like they use Romanian currency. There's zero, like it's lei. Lei is the Romanian currency. And that's what they use in Resident Evil Village. There's zero reason to believe they're not in Romania. So why would they pronounce, why would Dimitrescu herself not pronounce her own name properly? I told the villager actors not to do the accents. Yeah, they didn't want to. They were originally gonna get Romanian actors, but I think it was like that didn't work out because of COVID or something. But yeah, they didn't want them to do English accents because they didn't want them sounding like Borat. Sound more French without the U. But it's not French, it's Romanian. What don't you understand? Checkmate yourself. What am I doing here? I don't know the puzzle. Very nice. Yeah, they didn't want a bunch of people sounding like them. Send Ohio jokes on us. Ohio doesn't use lei currency. Wait. Don't lean to Eastern European accent. I think they just said like don't use any accent. Like I don't know if they specifically said like don't lean into Eastern European.
I always thought they were a little too neo-new agey for Catherine.
They just didn't do it at all. Oh, this is the crystals. I love the way Heisenberg sounds. Everything about Heisenberg is an anomaly though, because like his random like transatlantic accent, but he's supposed to be like based off a German character. A Winky. Oh! I have to... Wait, so her birthday... Her birthday's in February, so I have to... I think I have to draw the constellation of whatever... I have it on my phone, but I just, for the sake of streaming, I want us all to look at it. So, Taurus? The fuck am I supposed to draw that? The true 90s experience. But that wouldn't even be Taurus. No, it's not Pisces. But how would you know that? Pisces, or no, February 25th, that is Pisces. Because Virgo says 6. I was born in September. I am a Virgo. Which is 9. I'm not a Sagittarius. Okay, so, but like, so I have to draw that. This already doesn't make sense. Oh wait, yes it does. Okay. I did take a photo. September's either Virgo or Libra is the end of September. Because early September's Virgo, which is me, and end of September's Libra. Okay, well, I took a photo. So let me... Stuck on these games back. Yeah, on the puzzles. This game is known to have difficult puzzles. And I'm experiencing why. Okay. Because it's already... It's already off. Because it says row 3 should be 4. But, like... This is already... not right. Is it even Pisces? I mean, I know it's Pisces. This is definitely not making the Pisces symbol. I'm just gonna look at the answer. The fuck is it trying to draw? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do I have to use these? Oh wait, row 1 is column 3. Oh, row 2 is 1. Row 3 is 4 and 8. Row 4 is 6. Oh, I fucked this up. Row 5 is... What the fuck is wrong with me? 2 and 9. I mean, it does look slightly more like... It does look slightly more like the Sagittarius or Pisces symbol, but like not that well. What is wrong with me? I think that was Shadow. Can't imagine when they want all the details. That's just mean. But like, it doesn't fully line up with, because it's already kind of crooked there. Like the second from the left, it's kind of like in between them. Anyway, wait, what did that unlock? I mean, I don't want to do it again. Oh, a book. That is so... Yeah, because like I got what you're supposed to do. But then doing it was like, I don't know if I would have gotten that. Yeah, a generous interpretation, right? God, see, this stupid camera is awful. There's so much negative space. Oh wait, can I turn around? Am I not supposed to interact with the books? It's just telling me to back away. Oh. Will I just have it? Okay, Jack. Okay, I guess I got it, so I don't... So I can leave now, I guess? Soap Smokehouse. Back to disc 2, baby! We're in a soap house? Alright, is this coat any bigger?
So, Beatty?
It does look bigger.
Name's Quinlan. I'm a friend of Catherine Powell's.
I was wondering when you're gonna come by. I read about Catherine in the paper. Told her she was getting too close to that maniac.
Well, she never told me anything about you. What was she coming to see you about?
That guy's reflection.
Take it easy, cowboy. Mine hasn't worked in years. Besides, Catherine didn't dig the training wheels. I was her source, and that was it.
What do you do for Catherine?
What did you do for Catherine?
Like I do for anybody. I do what needs doing. I run a little B&E in the net, melt some ice, do a little handwriting analysis. Hey, I got my code for everything.
Well, selling smoke and melting ice don't go together. Strange qualifications for a shopkeeper.
Hey, in the net, everything isn't linked, Quinlan. The shop is the shop. In cyberspace, I can walk. I can run. I can fucking dance, baby.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna keep rocking. What do you sell?
What do you sell?
Whatever you need, Mr. Quinlan. Whatever you need. Just received a full shipment of Virginia red leaf, laced with lucitrell. Got a full range of smart drugs. You know, to catch the Ripper, you're gonna have to outthink him. And for what Catherine tells me, you can use chemical assistance.
What was she investigating?
She was trying to make a connection between the Ripper's murder victims.
Did he look at his lines? Did he?
So you're like a deck jock, then? Are there any new innovations in cyberspace I should know about?
Well, notional engineering made some big advances, but the basic idea is still the same. Most of the angels you meet will be pre-packaged product from Trans-Tech or Rembus environment. Only the ace angels can design their own wings.
So there shouldn't be any surprises waiting for me?
I didn't say that. I mean, it's just that things will look familiar. Everybody you meet will either be a rendered image or a video image that looks awfully real. Of course, you only get video from the best hackers or from direct brain images.
His hand. Dude, that's, he's just saying a whole bunch of bullshit and it makes sense with the lore and I'm like, mm-hmm.
What do you think about the ice soap?
The close-up.
Why are you so worried about ice?
I have a feeling it's gonna get worse.
Your girlfriend had the same feeling. There's some really bizarre stuff on the net these days. Ever since Rembus came up with that software with the Ice Maker program. You know, anybody with a deck can construct their own ice.
Bizarre stuff.
Oh yeah, attack dogs, giant rats.
I don't want to piss him off and find out if he has nukes.
I can't tell you how to prepare for that world, brother. You's on your own.
That face.
Still digging for dirt on your girlfriend, Quinlan? You got to
sound
keep
like
an
he's
eye
gonna
on
say
a woman.
Krillin. And they say Quillin, but it sounds like Krillin. Oh god, I'm Krillin. Keep heard that too, right? Alright, we're done talking to him. I'm so happy I have like a general guide on what to look at because I would not have thought to like move my mouse way to the bottom or to the super right of the screen until the magnifying glass pops up.
Object scanned into database.
That point and click is something else. What do we get? The magazine?
Scanned into database.
What? What? There's a bunch of hoopla and chips with pins. The guide that I'm reading says, don't worry, you won't need to deal with this until Act 2, and yes, it's gonna be as hard as it looks. No! At least he's honest, the guide writer. Yeah, chip type this must be in circuit with KDD to function. I mean, this sounds really fun, like the concept of it, but like, I don't know how hard it's gonna be. Anyway, Act 2. I don't see Act 2 creeping up yet. That might be tomorrow's problem. Oh, you started. I thought you said you stopped watching. You started watching One Piece because of Usopp and Zoro. Yeah, I like their dubs. I like hearing Krillin and Piccolo. See, now I see it as, I don't see it as Krillin and Piccolo. I now generally see it as Usopp and Zoro. Imagine being 8 years old and playing this in 1999. Imagine being... The dub. Yes, the dub is peak. It really is. It's perfect. I miss Law. So they had 40 if it warms up. What? 40 again? Oh, I have to leave. I have to go to... Oh, I don't have access to... I don't have access to the person I have to go see. It did say I was supposed to talk to, Oh wait, no, never mind. You have to go to some cottage. Thanks, Faramir, for 30 months. So Rocket Ace Detective. Yes, that's how it feels. Here, maybe I have to talk to, him again. Maybe I'm not done here. Dude, can we just fucking walk a little bit faster, guy? Like, I get it.
Still digging for dirt on your girlfriend, Quinlan? You got to keep an eye on a woman.
An eye? Why'd you say it like that? They did pay a lot of good money for this, right? 9 Android 18. Alright, there's nothing else here. So there's definitely something I missed because I'm supposed to go to a cottage. Yeah, nothing over there. Oh man. At least we're not Yamcha. I feel like Yamcha now because I don't know where this cottage is. Do 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 do. Wait, the cafe? Oh, this is new.
What a whack you've got there? Let me see. I've been grepping for one of these for months. These are tough to find if you're not in the profession's way. Lawyer?
Reporter for the Herald.
Low end of the pay scale, eh?
Tell me about it.
You should work for yourself. There are thousands of ways to make money in the net, believe me, I know.
He sounds like Kramer. Oh god, he looks extra two-dimensional right now. Do you know Joey Falconetti?
Do you know Joey Falconetti?
Joey Falconetti. I haven't done business with that scoundrel in years. Talk about profiteering in the net.
But do you know him?
Eddie and I owned part of an emoticon franchise. You know, one of those sea-spaced emotional counters.
I actually have not played a single Nancy Drew game.
Legitimate business, you see, but Eddie's a thief by nature. Robbed it blind. We had to sell out to some Palestinians in New Dallas. I haven't worked with Eddie since, but I keep an eye on him, so he doesn't.
He looks like an older, smaller, bald Kramer.
Do you know where I can find Falconetti?
You don't. The Falcon usually finds you and takes your money.
Well, lucky for me, I'm broke. A grave digger named Farley at the Metacog told me that you might be a link to finding him.
What's your interest? You out to kill him?
Well, it's not killing I had in mind.
Huh, well, somebody's gonna whack that bird one of these days. Eddie's consciousness is inside a few hundred terabytes of well space, with his body safely hidden. I set Metacog up with a guy named Twig. Lives out in Hoboken. He seems to always know where Eddie's at. Eddie usually presents himself with video. He likes to show off.
Hoboken.
Hoboken.
Mr. Nelson, what's your background with cyberspace?
Got some time? That would take a while. I've been decking with the global net since it went online. Present at the creation, you might say. That's why thugs like Falconetti disappoint me. Damn waste of talent.
Look at the guy cleaning the table. He kind of reminds me, like, you know that one, is that GIF? What's that video of, like, Snoop Dogg's, like, drop it like it's hot, but, like, to the theme of the, like, to the background music of Kirby's song? And he's in the, his animation is looping like this, like it's an FMV. It just reminds me of that, I don't know why. I hope you know what video I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it.
Watch yourself with Falconetti, kid.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Good. Oh my god, is he grabbing me by the shoulders?
Watch yourself with Falconetti, kid. He's a genuine bird of prey.
Genuine bird of prey. How do I talk to Snoop Dogg? He's totally doing that. He's not. Here, I'm sure you could just search Kirby Snoop Dogg, but I'll find it for you. Kirby Snoop Dogg. Oh my god, is it 10-hour version? Here, this is what I'm talking about.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot.
If I play anymore, I might get DMCA'd even though it is Kirby. But yeah, Snoop Dogg doing that, that's what this guy at the table reminds me of. Here, I'll link you the video. There's a 10-hour version of it apparently. It's a very old video. It got posted on YouTube 18 years ago. 2006. The original was on YTMND. I remember finding it on YTMND first. I feel like it's a lot older than 2006. But yeah, it's now on YouTube. Anyway, it's one of my favorites. I used to love YTMND. Good times. Anyway, let's talk to Snoop Dogg.
Been reading your copy, Quinlan. You might nail this freak before
Why
the
does it look so
police do.
huge right now?
Just asking questions, seeing where the answers take me.
It's just the loop of the arm that reminded me of it, you know?
Kind of slow in here.
Yeah, the Rippers really put a damper on anonymous sex these days.
What? And then awkward silence. He's just doing Snoop Dogg now. This is the third video from the bottom of your favorites. Oh my god.
How about a beer?
Yeah, sure thing.
Why does it look censored?
Try this one.
A yellow.
Called Viper Pills.
A yellow
Goes
block.
down real smooth. It's got some bite. On the house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
Okay. Cheers.
I hope we didn't pay. He said it's on the house. I mean, a good thing we didn't pay for it. How much did we actually get in the cup? Can we ask for another one?
How about a beer?
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh my, we're just gonna keep getting it.
Why don't you try this one? It's called Viper
Now, how much
Pills.
actually goes in?
Goes down real smooth.
It's real
It's got some
smooth.
bite.
It's like the
On the
second
house.
half.
Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
Oh, I'll nail the Ripper, all right.
Cheers.
The way he slammed the mug and then more popped out anyway. This guy's a joke and a half.
How about a beer?
Oh fuck! I actually meant to hit that.
What do you know
I missed.
about Gambit Nelson?
Gambit. Gambit's been coming in here for years. The man has seen it all. He can remember when the net went online. Back when there weren't any wells. And cyberspace was nothing but a bunch of isolated BBSs.
Must be a first-generation Decker.
He was one of the first
All
C-space
foam.
entrepreneurs. He made a killing on the net. All of it's legal. It's weird, huh? You know, a good guy wins for once in a blue.
You gotta do it
fucking
really
moon.
angrily, Arid. Look at them looking at each other in the aisle, essentially. Alright, let's see. One more for the road. How about that?
How about a beer?
Yeah, sure thing.
The eye contact you make
Try this
after he slams it is really funny
Viper
too.
Pills. Goes down real smooth.
Look at his eye contact.
It's got some bite.
How about that?
On the house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
Bartender is my favorite character.
Cheers.
Alright. I think we got the gist here. Anything else I can look at? Okay, I think we're done here. Can I finally go to the cottage now? Dude, I don't know! His eyes track the beer fly out of the mug. I know he's the one that has to clean his counter. Oh wait, can we play pinball? Oh, I can't go. He's making me look at him. Fuck. Hold on, wait, because I definitely, they don't say it, the guide I'm looking at doesn't say anything about the cafe. But it's telling me I have to go to a cottage, but I don't have access to it, so I don't know what I missed. Your counter's a mess now. How much of it actually made into the cup? I mean, should we just go talk to people again? I don't think I will. No, my game crashed! No! Is it because I said no? Oh, fuck. When's the last time I saved? A while. God damn it. Actually, I don't even know if I really did a lot. Because I was trying to find what to do. Alright, hold on. This might not be so bad. Do 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 do. Stuck in my head now. Bow, 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 now, now, bow, now, 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 now. Oh! You don't see what it says. Restore previously aborted game. Autosaves? Saved? Oh my god, this game's the best ever. Well, I didn't choose to abort. Dude, this game thought of everything. Every game, I don't care what it is, every game should have autosave specifically because games crash. Yeah, like I'm actually shocked that it autosaved like that. Like, and I'm not even talking about if like autosaves for the sake of difficulty, you know, it's just like, oh, you died, the autosave, good thing the autosave's 2 seconds before you died. I don't give a shit about that. Every game should have like an emergency save file that's constantly saving just in case it crashes, you know? Because like they crash a lot, like PC, console, honestly more so PC, because PCs are all different, you know? Like, oh, thank you, James, for the gifts of self-healing. Because like everyone's computer is different in some way, and there's no guarantee that like every game's gonna run exactly the same. So yeah, for as far as PC goes, I don't think there's any excuse why autosave's not a thing. Yeah, episode Rebirth autosave is kind of questionable. Oh, did I look at this? Oh, I did. This is like these weird people. Spend 2 hours shopping and the game crashes. Yeah, I would do all that 2 hours of shopping again. 2 hours in a Yakuza 5 at the end of the game. Oof. Did I find the Ripper yet? Working on it. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Bam down 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 down. The calculator again. Hehehe. No one's gonna know who did that. You're welcome to my world, Enzo.
Virtual Dynamics Operating System.
You see him too? For me, it's always like this.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, maybe we missed something. I don't know.
Catherine as well.
We didn't go in this, did we? I have to type something. I don't know. This Facebook metaverse.
Virtual library.
No, because, yeah, we already did the library. Oh, read Catherine's note to you? Wait a minute. I didn't do that. Unless, no, the Jack, yeah, no, I did. Wait, what's my guy's name? Jake Krillin? Look to the crystals and let the light shine your way. Yeah, that's... And then we got the book. Because it says look at the book. Like when we get at Catherine's apartment. It says look at the book the light shines towards. Was this not it? Because like I went to her apartment. Yeah, that was for the puzzle. Jake Wellen. Back to disc 1. Here, let's just look at her apartment again, I guess. Fuck. Oh, do we... Oh, I don't think I did any of this, did I? Is that the Daigo figurehead? Oh, there's nothing to do here. What's the point? I don't know. Does anyone know? I'm just trying to progress. Oh my god, I'm trying to turn. Yeah, imagine being stuck having to constantly swap discs back and forth. Okay, because I already did that. What if I just do the puzzle again? What are they gonna do? Yeah, the book, and then, yeah, horoscope. And then I go to it and nothing happens. Cause like, I look at it, and it wouldn't let me pick it up or anything. So it's not the Jack the Ripper book I have in my inventory, it's a horoscope book. Like, there's nothing to inspect here. What do I do? This person's guide is not helping. Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up. Oh my god, this guide is awful. Like, it's just like entire paragraphs. Oh, you can't really see, it's too bright. Oh! Now a light beam should shine out and illuminate a book title. Horoscope. Congrats, you found the password to Catherine's WELL. Now check out the laser cane beneath the athletic poster. There's an inscription that reads J. Dorset. Now go back to the newsroom and deck in to Catherine's mail. Oh, see, that said nothing about that. It just told me to go. Oh my god. Okay, well, that helps. Yeah, I saw the J. Dorset, so we have to go back to the newsroom. Go back to disc 2. And then we go... What's a well? Deck into Catherine's well? Is that her computer? Is that the virtual herald? Because her note is here.
Virtual Dynamics operating system.
Oh, is that...
Exit cyberspace.
Is that this?
Catherine's well.
Catherine's well. Okay. Yes. So do we type horoscope? Should have saved before this.
I am Detective Vincent Magnotta of the New York City Allied Police Force's Soho Corps. This is a restricted crime scene. You must leave the area immediately. This will be your only warning.
Your only warning. Whoa! I'm trying to shoot. Did I die? Did he die? This the animation. Was that me? That was so dramatic. I'm gonna save. Well, nothing happens. Hold on. Okay, we have to go back in. Night, Arid. This game is so ridiculous.
Dynamics operating system.
So excited to watch 90 Day Fiance and edit Harvester, potentially, or just sit on my computer and just watch 90 Day Fiance. Catherine's well. Oh. I don't... Where's my health bar? I think the engines are the only thing that looks like I'm doing damage to it. This is like... Fuck you! whenever. Nice. I'm glad the internet isn't as hard, but you know, it should be. Anytime some little dork's about to go on Twitter and complain about something, he's got to do this. And really be like, is my complaint actually worth it? No, I'm gonna go do something else. Fuck! Why is it so hard? Can I shoot his arms? I'm seeing his health bars as mine. What is this? Can I like back away or anything? Meditation or Twitter users, it should just like put things in perspective. Is it a shield? Yeah, it might be a shield actually. I thought it was like slowing down or something, like showing me his weaknesses. Oh, maybe it's like a reflection. I think that heals my health bar too. Dude, but his health bar goes up so fast. Do you see his health bars is mine? I guess that's why he's Christopher Walken. He's really good at this. There's far worse things in the universe like this fucking... I like the game, but there's far worse things in this universe than somebody not liking your Final Fantasy VII ship, okay? Like this boss fight. This is impossible! Apparently you can type arcade and skip it. I was fed up with it. I typed in a cheat code. Thanks, random game facts. That was so hard. EA cheating.
Catherine's notes on the Ripper case.
We just
My
ate
most
it?
important clue to learning what happened to her.
Important clues what happened to her. Your license revoked? Whatever, this is like freaking... What's it called? Public domain now, okay? In terms of gamer license requirement. This is 1996. Okay, so I can leave. And a decryption key? The fuck's a decryption key? This is also horoscope. Use a Garadamrung. I mean, I did. I have used it. But the Garadamrung kind of sucks. Like if you want to do the harder shit in the game. My rollerball could keep up. Honestly, yeah. Like, your little rollerball would die. Oh, okay, so that... Better so lets you abuse limits in Rebirth. Yeah, got her done sucks. I was so hyped to get it, but then I realized that just... I feel like it holds you back. Because, like... Level 1... Free level 1 limit? Who cares? Now we should have access to the cottage. No, we don't. When am I going to the cottage? It keeps telling me to go to the cottage, but I don't have access to it. Cause I...
Still digging for dirt on your girlfriend, Quinlan? You got to keep an eye on a woman.
That sounds like a hint. An eye? Why'd you say it like that? Already scanned that. Is there like a page 2 or something? Oh, there is. Oh my god. Because I was scrolling with my wheel to go down. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine because we had to do the thing with Catherine anyway. Who's this guy?
Who's that? Murderer.
That Burgess Meredith?
Murderer.
I don't know what he looks like in
The
96.
English language, maybe. I'm just a journalist.
Beware you. I've got weapons here that can render you helpless.
Relax, old timer. I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm just after some information.
You, sir, stand in my domain, and the question is, who are you? Speak quickly.
I'm Jake Quinlan from the Virtual Herald.
Jake Krillin.
Quinlan. Quinlan, I know that name. You're the one who speaks for the Ripper.
No, I don't speak for him. He just writes me letters and we print them. They're news. But who are you? I thought the owner of this house was dead.
He's definitely the Ripper.
My twin brother, Hamilton. And he finished what he called the most fascinating project of his life. And then I found him, shot dead right here in this room. And I thought he'd just fallen asleep.
Why is he so small on my screen? Like, you really couldn't aim the camera slightly down.
What did the police tell you?
The police, blah.
Police.
I'm sure they're in on it.
Do you think the police are in on your brother's murder?
It's obvious the way they were rooting around in Hamilton's work. Kept asking him for his well address and threatened to lock me up if I didn't tell them. But they got nothing out of me. They took away cartons of his discs. But they won't find anything there. Hamilton was too smart for them to.
Was the cop a guy named Magnata?
Yeah. I should have vaporized him. You'll get nothing out of me.
I'm sure.
He's so small.
Why don't you tell me about your brother's work?
You don't know? He was famous. Or he should have been. He built virtual worlds. Places from history and locations.
He is giving it his all
from the future.
For this
And
role.
You walk through them in cyberspace, like walking through the corridors of time itself. And he was a genius, like Leonardo.
What was he working on in the end?
As I told you, mum's the word, as he would say. And all I know, it was something involving stranger research than usual. And he came out of cyberspace one night and he told me he'd spent the day in an English music hall. And that's all I can remember.
Wow.
He's definitely gonna thwack me with that broom. His brother was working for. Who do you work for? Acting the shit out of this, aside from they were professionals. Yeah, for real. They gave it their all. Love him for that.
Who was your brother working for?
What makes you so sure that I know?
We all confide in someone. A brother's a good place to start.
I don't know. Hamilton.
Hey, you alright?
He's dead.
I know, it's hard. But you must have some way to at least
I know,
find
it's
out
hard.
who he was working for.
I don't give a shit.
My brother thought that he was protecting me, I suppose. Yeah. Of course, how's the killer supposed to know he didn't tell me everything? Besides, I'm trustworthy as the day is long.
Dude, he would have been a
It's not
great
like
Hojo.
I'm gonna tell anyone about his secret hiding places.
Excuse me, what are you talking about? What about hiding places?
You know about the hiding places, huh? Well then, you know more than I do. Hamilton was like Leonardo. I tell you.
He keeps saying that.
Devices and concealments, components hidden in secret compartments all over the blasted house. If I could just find them, I could plug them in and get his.
I'm glad that his broom
address.
isn't all the
I
cutscenes.
don't know where the hell half of them are anymore. Maybe I should just clean the whole place out and move.
But in other words, I have to locate and unlock secret compartments in this cottage to find the address to Hamilton's cyberspace well?
well, yeah, that's the idea. Doubt you're clever enough to do it, though. Doubt you can do it.
This idol, I'm getting anywhere closer to me, he's gonna thwack me. That is Mickey and Rocky, and not Nick Cage. But he does look like Chad Kroger, which is Nick Cage adjacent. FF battle animation, oh my god, with the broom! Broom's his weapon. Dude, there's 3 puzzles I have to do in this area. Do we have it in us to do it right now? Yeah, most famously, to me, he's Old Penguin. God damn it.
Dynamics operating system.
Exit cyberspace.
Oh, I can't go yet. Oh, get me out of here. Yeah, this game's cast is crazy.
Virtual library.
I can't do this yet. I have to do puzzles in his house first. And then I have access to his computer. Oh shit! He's watching me. Got Burgess. Burgers Meredith. Oh, like in the rest of his house? Oh, I thought it was like that tiny room. God, like they seriously couldn't up the walking speed by like just 0.2, like plus 2.25 faster. Anything. Okay, so how do I start the puzzle? This definitely looks like a puzzle. Burgers Meredith sounds like Bob's Burger for the day. It does. I could really go for a burger right now. Wait, so, but what is that one? Yeah, there's like waiting for like a marble to drop. This is 1996. Clock puzzle. Oh, wait. Them little camels are so cute. 1996 is Failmore's like entire game library. Oh, because it's the army military time. I didn't notice that. Alright, cool, we got one puzzle. Vacuum tube. Okay, I don't want to use it here. Just... You can't use it here. I wasn't trying. Okay, so we did that. There's a ball puzzle. There's a bank puzzle. I'm just looking up the answers. Oh, this is what... Yeah, I know time zones. I mean, that still wouldn't have helped me. I mean, I would have done it eventually, but... Yeah, because there's nothing to drop here. Like, there's no marble or anything, but it says it's a rolling ball puzzle. So I have to, like... What is this? Why are we in a corner, Krillin? I don't know where the bank puzzle is. Is it upstairs? Let's try this again. Oh, I see. I thought I was clicking on those. Did I do it? No. So I'm trying to... There it goes. It's faster if I exit. Wait. The 8-second loop. You know, I haven't been paying attention to it. So does that mean it goes back? Okay. I don't know why they meant like I could do things in 2 turns, because I'm like the ball restarts no matter what. But I get it. They want you to, like, it's impossible to get it right the first time, I guess. I don't know. I didn't make this puzzle. This game's puzzles are weird. vacuum tubes. Alright, I don't know where the bank puzzle is. Upstairs, perhaps. It's probably what, it's safe? I'm just gonna go upstairs. I'm going upstairs if you want to stop me. God, Is that bank? Potent award? This is so light gun.
Another antique. The Woffords have quite a collection.
That's all it is. These drawers are so empty. Oh, this is the
These
hint.
old guys don't get around to fixing things.
That's the hint of what the time puzzle would have been. Oh, here, where's the bank puzzle? Is it like in a bathroom? I was thinking it's like a safe or something, because it's telling me I have to like insert coins. There's a lot I have to do before I even leave this area. I'm kind of thinking about just ending here and continuing more tomorrow, because I am exhausted. This game is exhausting. I like it though. I'm interested in like the production value and the lore and Christopher Walken. Wait, I thought that was how I leave. Brain hurts. That's why I'm really happy that I have the answers. Where's the bank puzzle? Did you look at the patent plaque on the way upstairs? Ignore the letters, do the math. Oh. Wait, so is the bank puzzle upstairs? Wait, don't go fully downstairs. God, you're such a fucking idiot, dude. I didn't tell you to go all the way downstairs. Whatever, we have the answer anyway. But where's the bank puzzle? Is it upstairs? Because it's saying like on the way upstairs. Does it have enough of him so far? I'm sure he'll be in it more. Oh wait, it is the P2X25. Oh, and that's, yeah, that's multiplying it. So like 2 times 255. Which would be 510,000. So the answer's 51025. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Anyway, it's upstairs. It's apparently the bank or the cash register. Some bank. I know online guys just don't give you enough info or conflicting info. Like, cause the one I'm looking at is like super vague, but I did it on purpose. Like I liked that it was vague just cause it gets straight to the point. It's just like, okay, go to this building, talk to these people. Here's the answer to the puzzle. Okay, get the fuck out. You know? But like, it's too vague cause sometimes it's not telling you, it's just like, find the bank puzzle. And I'm like, I don't even know where it is. It's a cash register, it's not even a bank. But this other one I'm reading is like, completely the opposite of it. It's just like way more in depth, but to the point where it's like hard to read because it's just like, look at those paragraphs. Literal wall of text, yeah. Wait, so it's not that? Hold on. Keep going upstairs, go into the bedroom, go to the antique cash register and solve its puzzle using the patent code number. There's nothing to solve. Because I click on it and the camera turns and I can't click on anything. That's an antique cash register, isn't it? So you type the numbers and then the thing is at the top. Am I missing something that triggered it? Oh, it's a red. Oh my god. So, we have to insert 4 coins in the correct order. But I don't know what the coins are. The first one's 5. It's supposed to be 5, 10, 25, 5. So is that like 5? But what is the order of them? Okay, I don't know. That looks like it's 1 cent. Okay, so the second one is 5. Okay, so it's 2. The order is 2, 3. And then 25 is... Oh, fuck. Well, then the answer would be 2, 3, 4, 2. Because 25 would have to be... Yeah, because it goes, it's smallest to biggest. Okay, so 2, 3. See, this was like half trial and error. That's cool though. I like this puzzle and like the solution to the puzzle is like just a plaque on the way up there. And that one was easy because it's straight up just like, it does math. Because it's like 2 times 2,005 or 255,000, blah, blah, blah. So if you multiply, it's 5 or 10,000. And when you split that in coins, it's 5, 10, 25, 5. That's cool. I still think it might take me a bit to figure that, or like how to get the solution of that if I didn't have the guide. But I think it's a cool puzzle. All right, I got all of his vacuums. But now, I have to go to this cyberspace and I have to fight... Oh, actually, I don't have to do it that much. Okay, let's just finish this up and then... Oh, so after this part, we have to go to the cafe. So we already did the cafe part. So after this, we'll go to the cafe, have 1 more drink for the road, and then I'll continue more tomorrow. That's a great plan. Then we can watch 90 Day. Fuck, I'm trying to leave. Wish I had more pizza. I had Jets the other day for the first time. I'm like craving that crust again, like the Detroit style. We're wasting all that guy's beer, hell yeah. Pours one out for our fallen homies, yeah. Pizza's so crusty. See, it's not something I would always want. But occasionally, like, I would, it's really good. I love how crispy it is. It's either really good or really bad. I've not really had it all that often, but I really like Jets. Pizza with good crust? Yeah, there's a local pizza place near me that does toppings really well. Like the crust itself is okay, but they nail the topping ratio. So they're my go-tos, but as far as crust goes, I think, yeah, Jets is peak. Yes, and I reheated in the oven, not the air fryer, just because I had like 3 slices and it was too big for my air fryer. But oh, it's so good in the oven compared to like the microwave when it just be soggy. Taco pizza. Lost friends because they throw out the crust. See, I will throw out the crust if the pizza itself sucks because I'm like, these carbs are not worth it for like subpar crust. But Jet's crust, I will 100% eat, you know? Because like I gotta think, like, crust or calories, you know? Is this crust worth the calories? Like, are we having Domino's crust? Like, am I eating this pizza to enjoy it, or am I eating this pizza just because it's there and I'm hungry? In that case, then it's gonna be subpar crust, in which case, not worth the carbs. Dude, this guy is still at it. Crust in half and half bite with the rest of the pizza. I'll leave it to the end. Oh. Like, eat it from the side? That's crazy. Don't backseat my pizza eating. My crust. I pay for it. Special locations. It's worth a try. If you're ever like near one, I would definitely suggest getting it. I got the barbecue chicken without bacon. It was really good. I don't know how the other ones will be, but the crust, I really like the crust. I'll eat pizzas incorrectly as I want if I pay for it. All right, so I can go into his place. Oh, replace the 3 burnout vacuum tubes on the table near Wofford. Ooh, stuffed crust. That's a different story. Never had Casey's. I'll have to try some taco pizza. It sounds really good. Standard pan crust or like thin crust? It's their standard. Whatever it's like their standard Detroit style crust is what they listed it as. Wait, so where? 3 burnt out vacuum tubes on the table near Wofford. Like here? Oh my god, it's too vague. Like, what? Where? Wait, go back to the workshop, go to the socket board, and replace the burnout tubes with the green ones. Oh. That's here? Oh, wait, these things?
Functional dynamics operating.
Exit cyberspace.
Functional dynamics operating system.
Exit cyberspace.
I don't know what they're talking about. I didn't even know there was anything. What socket board? Exit cyberspace. You could probably program it to make noise when you leave the table or leave your desk. Hot Chill Muffin, thank you, 46 months. I'm so fucking sick of how slow this piece of shit moves. Where's the socket board? That's the clock puzzle. Where is it? It says go back to the workshop, go to the socket board, and replace the burnout tubes with the 3 good tubes. I don't know where that is. Nothing I click on gives me anything. It has to be in here. Because this is not a workshop, it's a living room. Just fucking go, Jesus Christ. This game's only as long as it is because this guy takes 800 years to do anything. Because it says table near him. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found the freaking the certain pixel in the room they want me to be in. Jesus. He moves slower than Burgess Meredith. Okay, so I have to replace these. Oh my god, this is gonna take ages too. I'm not giving slander. I'm saying he's moving slower than him. Do I have to do each one? Oh my god. What do you mean, no use object here? He leaves the screen every time you replace one? Okay, it was just that one time. Games, am I right? 1996 was brutal. I still have to go in the computer. Alright, I powered up his crap. Vulcan. That was all for the password, by the way. I either gotten this or Mario 64 at Christmas. Good thing I got Mario 64. You're in the computer. Look out, Meredith. I'm not... Mr. Meredith, I'm not trying to start shit with you right now. Yeah, Mario 64. Thank God I got that. Thank God my parents... Well, my mom, specifically. She trusts me. When I said, I want an N64 for Christmas, she's just like, that sounds like a great purchase. Instead of saying, I want Ripper starring Christopher Walken as like a 5-year-old.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, so... I have to go to Wofford Well. Is that not Wofford Well? That's Wofford Well.
Wofford Well.
Yes. So the password's Vulcan, because that's what the screen said.
This is really strange. Books, pictures, and references to Victorian England. The old man must have been constructing a virtual Victorian environment at the time of his murder. But why? A scale model for what looks like a Victorian city. A scale model for what looks like a Victorian city.
Oh, wait. I know, imagine little B saying, oh, damn, Burgess Meredith in it. Is Mario 64 Christopher Walken? I don't think so. Imagine Christopher Walken voicing Mario 64. Wah. Wahoo. Waha. That'd be so funny.
Apparently, the Woffords did most of their notional modeling in this well. The virtual tools of the trade were apparent. But what caught
Bowser,
my
so
eye
long,
was the
I'm
scale model
throwing
of a
you
virtual
out.
city that was stored here.
I would love to see Christopher Walken 64. Someone please make that up. If somebody does like a really good Christopher Walken impression, just dub over a bunch of Mario lines. So long, Bowser? Or like, 'cause he has such a weird cadence. So long, Bowser. It's me, Mario. Okay, we're done, by the way. I did all the things that I had to do, but I already did it. Like, they're just making me do it out of order than what I did because I was a fool and I missed something earlier. So, we looked at his models, we broke into his well, we already did the Catherine well. We beat the combat. It says, how do I decrypt Catherine's journal? You cannot do this until later in Act 2. And then the next thing we do is go to Cafe Duchamps, which is...
Apparently, the Woffords did most of their notion.
Which is where the beer is. So let's take one more beer for the road. And then I'm gonna... proceed tomorrow. Cafe Duchamp. Hey, he's still Snoop Dogg. Silly me thinking I want Ben Stars more. Obviously, Walken is the only choice. Walken should just start dubbing things. Dude, yeah, all this stuff that Ben Starr does on Twitter, I want him to do. We're just married at this toad. Accomplished. We all sat out to do tonight. Yes. One more beer for the road, fellers.
Yeah, sure thing.
Ralph Ineson has peach, though. That's
Try this one.
That's just a given, of course.
Viper pills. Goes down real smooth. It's got some bite. On the house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
His eye contact's so funny. Okay. Like he's watching him and then he watches the foam splash. Such a funny scene. Guy's so pissed. Alright, we're gonna save right on this guy's face. Wah. Wahoo. Waha. We'll remember that save. Drink it as messy as it's served. Yeah. Just like throw it back, like don't even reach your mouth. Well, that's fun. This game's a trip. I'll see y'all tomorrow for more. I need to start editing my Harvester video before it's too late. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. I'll probably, since this game took me a bit to get started today. Like I was trying to stream at like 4:30 or 5. Because like I downloaded the game earlier and it was like taking a long time to download. So I like went to do other things while I was downloading because I got it off one of those sites that was like it's a free hosting site or whatever, so it was just taking forever to download because it's 4 gigs for like a prepackaged version. You know how it is from downloading like ROMs and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so I went to go do other things, and by the time I came back it was like 4:30 and it was done, and I'm like, oh cool, it's done, let me just run the game real quick and see if the game works. And then it did, but it either went massive full screen, which every time I tabbed out it would like wreak havoc on my computer, or it would load up in a tiny little window. And I looked up how to try to resize it, and everything telling me how to resize it didn't work because all of the guides were like telling me to find an install folder, but this is like a pre-packed game, like it's just an executable, there is no install folder. And then I found the readme file and it showed me like where the config file is, but when I went to that folder it wasn't there, so I had no idea what to do. But we figured it out. I just had to make a new config folder, but I didn't know how because I don't do command things, you know. But we figured it out. But anyway, that's why it took so freaking long. Like, silly me thinking it was just gonna be a double click and play game, but no, it took me like 2 hours to troubleshoot. And then I was grumpy, so I waited an hour before I actually streamed. But anyway, yeah, so tomorrow I won't run into that issue. Yeah, and I had to pay $8 for it, because so it would download the new package faster. It doesn't matter, whatever. But yeah, so tomorrow I can start earlier because I don't have to worry about any problem. we'll get more Christopher Walken and Burgess Meredith. I don't know. I don't know if I'll end up like beating it tomorrow, but we'll see, because I do plan on playing quite a bit. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Have